Alright, we're here. How's it going? Okay. Let's jump in here. How's it going, Jeff? Burninating the countryside. Oh my goodness. We're trying our best to avoid such temptations to burninate the countryside, Jeff, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Let's get in here. Oh my goodness. We're pushing just for one thing and one thing alone. Extreme stone production. We've taken care of our iron. It's all about that stone now. Oh my goodness, game. Hold on. Whoa, why did it just... Huh, wait, what? Game? Hold on. Technically not technical difficulties yet, but we'll see. The game's definitely starting to struggle, though, with just how many peoples there are running around. It's not happy. That's okay. It's only going to be this way for a little bit longer. We get to start a brand new adventure on a brand new map. Oh my goodness. 100 years? Come on, we just got to get this number to go way up. There's a lot fewer here than there was. I know. It seems like I'm not the only one who's running late today. Oh man, it was a close call, but we're here. Oh my goodness, we dropped 108 frames. Come on, really? All right, fine, it's fine. If we'll give a couple of frames to the frame gods at the very beginning of the stream, but no more. So I changed the audio balance for the background music and like better, worse. Probably not about the same, but you know. Poured myself some tea. What you think? Yep, before it was late. I knew it. I called it. I called it. I'm making tea. Hold on. Let me just make sure I get all this hot water that I brought with me. Put it in a thermos so it doesn't get cold throughout the stream. Or else I'm gonna be very sad. I'm mixing and matching different temperatures of water here. Hot water goes in here, and the cold water goes in here. Right. Because sometimes I don't know about you guys, but I like to have water and tea at the same time. There we go. As long as G-Knight doesn't beat you here, you're fine? Ah, okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, we're ready now. We're actually ready to do things. Oh, look at that. We just jumped like 500, almost an entire 500 additional iron in the last 100 years. We just need to get this number here to 10K, and then we've got it covered. My goodness. We've made almost 300,000 fuel the last 100 years. It's nuts. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Oh, don't worry, Voro. You can still use all of your Zalbucks for emotes. Your emotes, you can still get emotes from Zalbucks. You know this. You don't have to sit on your hoard of Zalbucks. Zaltor, how dare you? How dare you even suggest such a thing? I need all of them. But it's just a number. It's just a number, though. It's like, but it's my number. You dare suggest I spend Zalbucks? How dare you? You do not understand the meaning they bring to me. I like to look at my hoard of shiny coins. Oh man, alright, fine. Fine, you hold on to your Zalbucks. I'm just letting you know you can. I'm just letting you know. It's one of the things I like about what Twitch did with the channel points, is you can absolutely use channel points that you get from watching to get emotes, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty, oh, okay. Which is pretty cool. And we're still dealing with the population fluctuations here. We'll put in another teacher soon, but I want a few more not super educated students first. Oh my goodness, our education. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it used to be 100%. Oh no, it's bad. Can you invest your Zalbucks in a mutual fund? See, unfortunately, no. Who cares about education? We got the achievement already. I know, but still, just oof. It's a lot of not so smart peoples there, huh? Got a handful of not the smartest peoples in the shed, huh? None of this is food. But I'll still take the tools. I'll still take the tools. Man, it's just so much. Okay. I don't need anything else, but I'll take the tools at least, just to bolster that number with non-iron tools so they last longer, which would be useful. Yeah, but we want people to be smart if they can, because when they're smart, they're more efficient at getting their jobs done, so it requires less people. So it'd be great if we did, but you know, there needs to be a way to pay people Zalbucks. Oh man, I would love it if we could do like more. I hope Twitch goes and puts in like things that you can do with Zalbucks, like more like interactive things you can do with Zalbucks, not just only earning them from watching and only spending them on the little things, but like additional like events and whatnot. Because I think that'd be kind of fun too. Please, sir, can I have a Zalbuck? I mean, those Zalbuckaroonies are they're in short supply, and Voro is hoarding all of them. All right, we got enough people here. Let's get another teacher in. We got enough of these laborers floating around. Let's get another teacher in here and start getting some more smart people. Let's get a bunch of people in Forester and a bunch of people in transportation here. That'll be pretty good for us. Now we'll let it fill back up so we can get to 120 students. But we'll let the labor pool fill back up again here. Because we want to continue to distribute where we can, but we really need the vendors to make sure we don't have famines, which we're like on the brink of another famine here. Amazingly, when all we're doing is making like food and not much else. Well, I mean, we do have 90 people in the mines, so I mean, true, but come on. Come on. We need them there. My goodness, we've used significantly more than we've purchased, or than we made ourselves. Amazing. It's in summer, so we're almost in autumn. So we'll start making a whole bunch of food here. Zalbuck Master Greensworth. Ooh, it's got a title and everything. You would demand people tithe to be the space pope of Zeldarism. Oh my goodness! All pray to the sacred flame. May the sacred flame keep us warm in the night, which unfortunately it looks like a handful of people aren't properly praying. They're going cold. You're the master of mint? I mean, if you want to be the master of a plant, go for it, but I don't know what to tell you. You're in charge of all types of mint chocolate and mint tea. I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to say. Or do I? So we still are getting some people in here, which is good. Like these, now we're only getting high quality educated people in here now. Oh, they're dying of old age, it's fine. We definitely want some more herbalists though, so we just don't have people dying of old age as much. Or at least they can last, they can have a couple more years and not have to die too soon. Oh, look at all these spots we've got in our graveyard. We could get like 73 people in there. We can get another 32 people in there. Well, well, well. Wait a second. Zaldoism plus Voro equals Zoroastrianism. Oh my. No. Grainsworth over here with the big brain. Oh my goodness. With the sacred flame and everything, oh my god, it fits so well. It's terrifying how well it fits. To the pyre with you. Please, sir, no. I can do more. Mutters the sacred flame. How's it going, Carcinogen? How are you doing today? What on earth are you doing in Discord, sir? You mad lad. I'm gonna. You have any idea how much more work you're giving me? you have any idea what you're making me do? I know, Zalbonk. Oh my goodness. I mean, so the hard part's gonna be if we put a whole bunch of emotes in Discord. What makes it to chat? Do we have like a rotating? Do we have like rotating emotes or something? How would we do that? The moral of the story is morale is immortal. We need you better have better morale, or else you're out on the streets. What? Okay, we're gonna drop this to 50% here because I am worried about us going starving again. So we get a whole bunch of people in fish production for the winter and spring. Try and push us through. Then we'll get ourselves more stonecutters here. Although it's just stone production, does that mean like we can cut down stones just here and there? We get to go? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Precision, amazing. Put 10 in there. We need to go and rebuild this place up in the north. Okay, here you go. We gotta get this spot up here rebuilt. We really, really do. We should have everything we need. We just have to deconstruct it and reconstruct it because this is a good bastion of food production. So we could really use people getting on it. So let's get some more people in the builder category. We'll leave these 4 as replacements, depending on what happens, and then we'll go and get our vendor numbers up. But we really need to get this going. This place is still a problem. Also, they're still making a ridiculous quantity of wells. So if they're not up here working on that, they're still building wells to help try and reduce the burnination. Because the burnination was pretty intense. Oh, someone starved. Stop starving. Oh, no. Uh-oh, here we go again. Here we go again, everyone. Buckle up. Buckle up, everyone. Here we go. Hopefully we can turn this food production around. I mean, it looks like we're almost on top of it. Not quite, though. Do you have food for me? You have cattle. Get out of here. Let's go ahead and let's murderize a handful of sheeps and chickens. Let's do it real quick and try and just give a bit of a better infusion of meats for everyone here. As for why, I don't know why you wanted to. Okay. Okay. I'll have to figure it out. I don't know how it works, so I'll have to sit down and really put my brain to it. See what it does and what I should do. Wood production, so it's just because people are just getting colder. We're not producing enough firewood because I think we just don't have enough ample wood. Like, they have to go and find it, and it's just slowing them down in their production. So again, we really just need more people in the vendor slot here. Oh, starvations are beginning. Stop starving. Just eat less. Just everyone go on rations, okay? We're gonna make it. We're gonna be through this. Okay, here we go. Bunch of babbies. Bunch of babbies are born. We're fine. Everything will be a-okay. We formed many babbies. We're gonna be fine. Burnings will continue until faith improves. The burnings will continue until your faith improves. This town is plagued with unfaithfuls. We must light a fire in them by lighting them on fire. Oh man! All right, perfect. We're almost there. We're only 1800 out. Only 1800 out. Okay, food is it's stable-ish. It's stable-ish. Someone should really explain to Zelda how babies are added. I mean, they appear. They're just here now. Yeah, when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, they call the stork manufacturer, and the stork just sends out babies. That's how it works, right? I'm pretty sure we can all we all understand how this works. It's a corporate hierarchy, truly. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. The morphing of babies. They order one from off Amazon, like you do everything else. Yeah, it's essentially the same thing. But yeah, a lot of people these days, they really plan it out, and they call a consultant, and that consultant is called a stork, right? You know, and they help kind of sort out how all this is supposed to work. All we're doing is mining stone. Well, you know what? We need more of that stone. Give me that stone. I never watched the... Isn't there more than one of those films, Greensworth? I never watched any of them. I kind of, like, I get the general premise, but... From the ads, but... I've not seen them. You need more paths, too? Yeah, maybe. We might. But right now, I'm more concerned about us constantly dying. Although, we're definitely making so we need less builders. So we're getting some of our build jobs done. Okay. Alright, no more building, everyone. You guys are all replacement peoples. Because we're losing peoples. How are we not keeping up with tailors? What? They must be all coming here to be sold. Yeah. Can't think of what else it would be. Come on, people, just stop dying. It's super easy. Just stop dying and we'll stabilize, alright? Just stop dying. We'll stabilize. It's problem solved. No big deal. Just everyone stop dying for a hot second here, alright? Listen. Here we go. It's getting pulled apart. We really need to get this online for food production. It's really killing us that we don't have that. How much food is it actually giving us? Wow, it's actually still getting us quite a bit of food. Herbalists, we got the Gatherer's Hut here. That goes to here. Okay, yeah, those guys overlap, or almost overlap. Not much I can do for like squeezing another one in. This line goes here. Yeah, can't really overlap them much. Let's get down here where all this is. We're gonna need these built. We really need these built now. Now more than ever, we badly need these built. We're also gonna want to market down here. One that kind of just covers as many people as we can. So we want that as well. Laborers can at least clear out the area. So that's something we can do. We'll get people back into building in a minute. I only can put one person in there. We'll have one person build. One person's on building. Food? No food? Get out of here, you. You're useless to me. Be gone. But yeah, we really need to get our food situation sorted here. A couple more people on vendor. But yeah, if we can go and turn this into a big old bread basket here, this would be really good. It's like Banished without the relentless starvation foundation. Yeah. Have you seen the game Foundation? Yeah. Constantinius popped in a couple of times recommending it. So I looked into it. It looks pretty good. Keep like 20. Oh my goodness, no! The frost came so early. Look at all this food just going to waste. I hate this so much. It gets frost in autumn, and it's just... We can't rely on farms. They just don't keep us up. The pathing of villagers can get annoying, though. The AI builds houses on top of each other. Wait, what? Making the residents unable to path correctly? What? Uh-oh, that's no good. But yeah, no, it looks pretty good. I need to go and add it to the master list, so that when we're looking at new games, we can get it on voting lists, so we can vote for them. I need to make another sweep through the game suggestion section in Discord and grab stuff from there and throw them on that master list. You wish you were better at Hoi 4? Ah, you'll get there. You'll figure it out. I mean, you're also playing a mod, so you can't really expect to be the best at it yet. Okay, we're just, like, dying off in spades here. Like, what are you supposed to do? What are we supposed to do about this? Like, we just... People can't feed themselves, it seems like. Some of these positions here, they literally can't even feed themselves. It's a new thing, pumpkins. Let's get them on that. Come on now. We're gonna need more farms for the summer, or for the autumn, spring. We're gonna need it for spring. Go from there. For an early access game, seems a bit steep. Which game? Haven't played yourself. You watched someone stream it last night? Nice. Oh, really? Wow. It does. It does seem a little steep. It's kind of crazy. Well, if it's good enough. I mean, we'll put in enough hours into it if we play it that that'll be worth it. It's A money. It's like $30 US. It's no. Oh, it's Australian monies. Okay. No, not. I mean, you know, it's up there, but it's not crazy. There's some crazier ones I've seen for that, but I mean, again, main thing is, oh, there's so many. Also, how's the sound levels? Is it better than last time or nah? Got horns outside. 4-0. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get beans, and let's get peppers. Beans and peppers. Okay, we are officially dying. We're officially just dying out here. So we don't really need farmers right now because it is winter. But we need, like, this food nonsense needs to stop, like, right now. This food shortage nonsense needs to stop right now. Or else we're gonna be in some serious trouble. Be in some serious trouble here. This lack of food nonsense is really bad. I need these farms worked on, everyone. Oh, wrong way. Down. Guys, just stop dying. We can't stabilize if you don't stop dying. Everyone needs to just quit dying for a minute. Because they're dying, they're not able to finish their jobs. Because they're not able to finish their jobs, we're not making enough food. So people keep dying. Like, look. All of this food here that's meant to be dropped off and distributed for people to eat, they can't, they die before they can bring it home to eat. So it just sits there and no one gets to eat it at all. It's a serious problem. This is a serious issue. Okay, no tailors and no blacksmiths. Okay. No tailors and no blacksmiths. More, just only, like, it's getting actually worse. Our food situation is becoming worse. Alright, that's it. That's it. Everyone get into labor force right now. No smart students. We get no smart students. Everyone get into labor force right now. Everyone in the labor force right now. No, all kids that are in class, you're out. Run out. Get out of class. We got things to do. And that is pick up food off the ground and put it in your face. Come on. Come on, everyone. You can do that much. All right, good. Some planting is happening here and there. We've only got 80 people we can go through before we're in some serious trouble, and we can only sustain doing this until mid-autumn. We only have till mid-autumn to sustain like this. This is bad. Cool bridge. No, right? Isn't this bridge awesome? Oh, it's so good. How you doing, Choco? Welcome back to problems. We have many, many problems. Right, only 30 hungry people left. There's only 30 hungry people left. Okay. The bongs are getting slower, which is maybe a good sign. Where's a guy that sells food when I need it? Please. Sell me real food. None of this nonsense of everything else. Sell me actual food. Like, I really need them to be selling us food right now. This colony is on its way to collapse. And I really don't want to have it collapse when we're this close. We're so close to this achievement. It's going to make me so sad if it collapses. I need food. You're literally worthless to me. Don't bring me these anymore. I don't need them. Bring me food. Okay. So I've got this guy bringing this stuff every single visit. Now go and get me that food next year. So he'll be back next year. So we'll have some food coming in next year. It's getting how's the problem getting worse? I hate that the problem is actually legitimately getting worse. Like, the problem is getting worse as time goes on. Oh, I hate that so much. I hate that so much. Ah, yes, things are falling apart. Well, there's now more food for you to eat because there are less people. We can't pick that up. That's other people's food. They're dead, though. Please eat that. No, that's their food. I can't eat that. How dare you, game? Get yourself sorted out. Our food production is abysmally low. Like, look at how much we got last year. I mean, granted, it wasn't great. Still, okay, yeah, we've gone through our entire backup number of people here. We're completely... This is bad. This colony's collapsing. I don't think we're gonna be able to survive it, guys. I think that's it. I think this might be the end. Unless they decide to eat food that's actually right in front of them. This colony is over. I don't want to do it. We're done. little devil, welcome. Welcome to everything dying. We're only making food, and these guys can't figure out how to put it in their face. Damn you, AI. The only job you can have in this entire colony is make food. Eat it. You have seeds. You're an absolute, utter disappointment to me, and I've hated you the entire time. I hate that they still come by and they try and sell you seeds when you have all the seeds. I hate that so much. Like, it's an absolute waste of a time for someone to show up to a trade port. It really is an absolute disappointment. It really is. So next village or slay the spire. Well, we've got another village because we have more achievements to do, but I'm like, we might need to take a break. Because we're so close to finishing this other achievement here, but we're just dying out. Although we might stabilize, depending. We'll see. I don't know how to force relocate people, but I kind of want to force relocate everyone outside of the city center. I want to just, like, close the entire city. No one's allowed in the city. You can only live on the countryside right next to barns that have food in them, instead of living over here where there's no food. Maybe they need to eat. Maybe they need the job to eat. I mean, they've got only food jobs. People are only doing work that makes food. That's the only thing we're doing, and yet people are still starving. So we're starting to pull in the harvest, which is good. And it's not a early frost in autumn, so we might start pulling this around. But it's going to be a rough winter. We're going to need another full circle around here of it going. It's going to be tough. We've lost half of our population. We've lost almost half our population. This graph is bad. This is a bad graph. Like, wait, no, it's not that. I mean, well, granted, it's after an initial spike of loss and another spike of loss. We're not able to stabilize. I mean, we are now, it seems. With one spare person. We've stabilized. We'll put the one person in working on herds. Okay, then someone dies. Never mind. Alright, we'll just get these back into full meat production, please. It's going to make it so that they're not going to be producing meat for a bit. But we've already dealt with most of the fallout, so, whatever. We'll shoot it, it's fine. Need more farms? Need more farms. But the thing is, unless people are actually harvesting them, the farms aren't necessary. So that's one of the problems. Is we don't. It's going to be. It's early winter. We're going to have frost, and all of this is going to be killed off. There's nothing we can do. I need them to just put it in here. I honestly don't know where they're going with the food, but if they can actually like go and store this, looks like they are storing it in here. So that's good. So people over here at least will survive. People that live on the outskirts of town have probably been surviving, and we've just like. I expect we've just lost everyone that lived in the inner city. Yeah. All these houses are empty. Just everyone that lived inside the city has just died out. They just couldn't get food. Because current population seems... I mean, maybe. Put one teacher back in. So hopefully we can kind of stabilize here. But it's gonna be a long fight to get back up to the production output we were doing before. So we need to get this up. We need to get it way up. Go get that way up. I want to get this achievement done before we leave this city, if we can help it. We'll turn it back around. Because there's no food in the market in the inner city. Yeah. There's no food there because everyone died. So people were bringing food into the market, or they were taking food from the market to their house, and were dying while doing so, leaving the food just out on the side, which requires a laborer to pick up and move. And we didn't have any laborers. So, because everyone was dying, so we didn't have any laborers, so no one was picking that up and moving it. Okay. So, everyone's getting super cold now because we have no woodcutters and no... Oh, jeez. Okay. We have no one making wood and no one cutting wood. So we're going to start getting some very cold people here in winter. Wow, this was a calm... Did we not get frost at all this winter? We didn't get any frost this entire winter. They're allowed to just harvest into spring. Wow. We were just given a saving grace by the game. The game literally just gave us a pass. Like, it's fine. You can live. Thanks, game. We just lost half our population, you monster. You murdered everyone. All these families, they're gone. They're all dead. Goodness. Vapor Alien, welcome. Yeah, no, this game's pretty fun, but goodness gracious, it's so hard to balance this thing, because there's no proper way to balance it, in which, like, you, apparently no matter what, you always get, like, spikes and crashes and whatnot. Now we have no one making tools. Alright, well, we're gonna just hold... we'll have like 80 people on fishing, because we've got other crucial jobs that need to get done, or else we're going to be really struggling here. Just to stop them from dying out, or having no tools, making them less efficient, thus making less food, thus continuing to starve. So we really need to get on top of some of these things. I want 10 vendors at least, just so we can at least move some food around. Do you have food? Oh my goodness, you have food. We're fine, everyone. We've survived. 6,000 peaches, 2,470 pecans. Yep, I'll take that. Get out here, you. Which means we really need traders, more than vendors. We need as many traders as we can so they can move this stuff. Can I order food from you? Oh my goodness, I can. Bring me food. Bring me corn. Bring me onions. Bring me pears. Bring me apples and beans. Berries and cabbage. All right, so we're gonna start ordering food. Bring out your dead. I mean, we don't even have enough laborers to move the dead. Our graves are nice and full. I shouldn't have made that comment about having empty graves earlier, huh? Oh, no. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Vapor Alien. I appreciate that. Oh, man. This is so bad. We've made it 209 years. It's fine. It's fine. It's just little population blips from time to time. Happens. Happens. It's just, you know, it's fine. Let's get one herbalist. Let's just want to try and fix it up a bit. Okay, we have so much spare food right now that I'm actually going, we're just gonna do this. Vapor Alien, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Alright, we're gonna thanks for stopping by and joining in. We're gonna do this. No one is a fisherman anymore. No more fishing. Fishing is banned. We're gonna get 40 people on building and finish building that other rebuilding that other food site up here. Because we gotta get this built. So we're just gonna get 40 people on that immediately. We're gonna inundate the market with people. We'll get 10 people on foresting, and we'll get 10 people on wood cutting, and we'll get like 5 people on herbs so that we can try and offset our health loss here by getting some more medicines and the like. Time for cremation. Oh my goodness. Voro, don't worry. Time for burnings. On the bright side, the housing market is great. I know. You can get the housing market for buying a house, at least. Not for selling a house, but buying a house. You want to buy a house? Don't you worry. You've got all the options you could want. Alright, we've got some people becoming students now. Good. Alright, we're going to keep finishing up these buildings, and when they're done, we can just remove the number of builders that we have and put them back into the general labor force. But we need to get this up and online so we can get more people doing food production, collection, and whatnot, which will help us from starving out like that last one. Is this my main game? No, we don't really have a main game anymore. We used to back in the day, but we bounce around. What we do here is we play a game, because, like, so here's the backstory for you. I played video games since I was, like, a toddler or something. Something like, before I could remember, I was already playing video games. So I did that until I hit a point in my life where I just stopped playing video games for a few years, and I was grumpy with that. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna stream to make sure I play video games. So I'm trying to catch up on games. So what we're doing is we're playing games. I'm trying to get like the full feel, the full gameplay through them if we can. And then what we do is we have a vote for 5 games, a vote of 5 different games. At the end of every game we finish, we'll have a vote. And then the community votes on which games they're interested in. You can vote for all of them, some of them, none of them. And whatever game gets the most votes, we play next. And we just continue to move along in this fashion. So right now we're doing Banished, and tomorrow we're doing Kingdom Come Deliverance. And oh man, I am loving that game. That game's amazing. Kingdom Come Deliverance is an amazing game. This one is too. There's just aspects about it that my brain's still struggling on. But this is a good game. I like it. I love it. See, I like games that are hard. If there's a struggle, I'm interested in that game. Which is why we're probably going to do Dark Souls this year. I think Dark Souls has to be done this year. I think it's going to have to happen. The Kingdom game handles, like, yeah, on console, really? I had some people say that it's pretty good on that. This game's good, but mods, like the Journey mods, make it incredible. So that's the thing is, I don't know, like, should we jump into mods once we're done with achievements? I don't know. I'm not sure. Or do we table this game for a bit, do something else, and then come back? I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get these new jobs filled in, now that those have been built. At least some of them have. To increase the, the sheer quantity of food we can bring in. And we want to get more... Nope, not traders. More vendors. Because vendors are the ones that pull food from barns to markets. So that's going to ensure that we have food. So we have a massive surplus of food again because we bought a ridiculous quantity, which was very much needed. Very much so. Alright, we'll leave this quantity of builders here. I think 22 is fine. We're going to need a handful of houses in and around this market here. Let's get this market covered in houses. We're going to want a lot of houses over here. Granted, that's going to try and up the population, but the population is going to grow at whatever speed it wishes because we have so many free houses. The moment someone's of age, they can instantly go couple up if they want. What? I just want a mod that makes it that once you have all the seeds and all the cattle and whatnot, they don't come back trying to sell that to you. Like that's the only mod I need. It'll stop making me be such a grouch. Goodness. Ugh. More food doesn't inherently lead to a population boom. It's driven by how. Yeah, it all comes down to the houses. So with a ton of houses that's empty, it's inevitable. Yeah, we're gonna have another boom and bust cycle of people moving in. I just need to do a better job of curating job growth, and instead of focusing on stone, which I really want to. Oh, I really want to get them working on stone. Get back in the stone mines, you criminals. We're gonna need to instead get them going and filling out the 132 fishing jobs that we have just lying around right now. We're gonna need to buy tools. we apparently, now that we're behind on tools, just aren't catching up on tools. Oh, it's because we don't have enough wood. That makes sense. Okay. We're just gonna need to get more people on the forester job then. We need more of them. Move fishing docks, gatherers, and pastures. Yeah, we just need more food production. That's all. Like, he needs another 20 to 30% food production capacity. Yeah, it's bad. That's why we're starting to work on this little breadbasket over here. We're gonna start working on this little breadbasket town, section of the town, because we've got a handful of docks over here, and then we're gonna have farms here. Then we're gonna do some barns on this end here, because right now they can just take it to the market. They can just drop off all their goods in the market, and then the market will be distributed to other markets. And then we'll put like barns and another row of these, and then barns and another row, and barns and another row. And I'm hoping we can go 4 deep in here with that style. Get some houses in by the barns so they don't have to walk too far. Hopefully keep them relatively within the market's effect range, and then we'll put another market further up and do the same thing. But we haven't really used this whole corridor up here, so we're gonna try now. There's only one person working at this market, which isn't the best, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh my goodness, carcinogen. Oh no. Okay, carcinogen. Hold on. Oh, I need to wet my whistle for this one. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, Pelgrin! Pelgrin, welcome! Thanks for the sub! Oh my goodness, 14 months. Goodness gracious, man. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a smidgen. How's life been treating you? Just in time, Pelgrim? I know. Pull up a seat. Get ready. It's a really good game. I'm struggling with the boom and bust cycle, though. To be sure. Alright, here we go. The problem is, like, I know the song, so I, like, want to sing it, but I need to... Okay. Yo, listen up. Here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue, like him, inside and outside. Blue his house, with a blue little window, and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him. And himself, and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue. Man, the parodies of that song, though, I got it. So, carcinogen! Coming this summer. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. Right? Have you guys heard that parody? That's a good one. I like that one. That song's been parodied so much. Carcinogen, I don't even know how I'm supposed to do that. It's like a robot when you have a robot making sounds. I'm blue. Daba dee daba die. Wait. Dabba dee dabba da. Da da dee da da. Oh my god. What is this? Am I Morse coding right now? Dubba da. Dubba dee. Dubba dee. I just don't. Okay, let's just hold on a second. Let's get this. Oh my goodness. What? Yes. I was just talking about I'm struggling with this whole boom and bust cycle thing. Here we go. We need to have a group voice chat just to hear me laugh. Oh my goodness. Like, it's boom. We need a lot of tools. We need a few tools. But don't worry. We can now get all of the jobs done that we need done. Every job is now done. At least all the mandatory jobs. We'll get back to stone work in a bit. So we're gonna have a massive loss of food as they bring all this food to their houses, but then we'll be okay. Actually, I don't want 52 in here. I want like 30 in here, and I want to get this up to 30 as well. We'll do that. It's literally. Wait, is that literally the lyrics? That's amazing. I guess that makes sense. And goodbye all of the food. Yeah, the food's just gonna go. Hopefully the people that we ordered food from will show up with food. We have 18 people that don't have a job? For what? Trader? Oh, I put it in trader. Gosh darn it, I do this every time. I don't want that. I want 30 people in here. Oh my goodness, that person has like the worst health possible. They had one heart, like half a heart of health. They're so gonna die soon. We really gotta get this health up. We'll get one physician. Let's get some more teachers. We've got enough. We can just it's fine. All right, here we go. So we're just gonna survive off of selling stuff for food right now, while we try and balance our checkbooks here. We gotta balance our books. And yes, we are selling herbs, even though people desperately need that medicine. We need food more than we need medicine. Good. 3294. Okay. Good work. Come back next year with more food, please. Thank you. Okay. So we need to get more clothes and we need to get more tools. This is going to be a real struggle for us here to offset it. If they do have, actually, I didn't check if he had tools. If they do have tools, we need to grab those. We need a lot of firewood. Oh yeah, we do. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. Do you have tools? No, just food. Okay. Again, I'm just gonna take the food. 404, which means we get 2,000 corns. So don't worry, everyone. You can make popcorn. We got a whole bunch. We're gonna get 2,000 cherries. Oh yeah, now we're talking. And we'll get a measly 40 pumpkins. Yeah, here you. All right, we've got enough food. We'll survive. We're fine now. Tool crash, food crash, tool crash, food crash, tool crash, food crash. Yeah, about that. Well, I mean, all these nomads needed tools and we just didn't have any. But also clothing crash. Which means when we hit winter, they won't be able to stay outside as long, which means they won't be able to get their jobs done as much. So the struggle bus is surely here to stay. It's surely here to stay. I'm curious, does buying food count as productivity? Like food production? It doesn't really look like it. No, definitely not. We use so much more food than we make. This is a problem. It's a real problem. Okay, so we look at the 100 years. We're still... No, I'm tempted to get more people on stone cutting again. But I really want to get these people on fishing as well. Well, you know what? We still don't need fishers. It's fine. Let's instead put them all over here on vendor. We need them on vendor duty. We just need to move stuff around. We just need to move stuff around. The new laborers we get will just continue to hold down the labor pool, and then we'll swap them out for fishermen and for stonecutters evenly. Jeff, don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. We bought so much food. We don't need people fishing. Food crash in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mass death. Bong, ba bong, bong, bong. Your food is already crashing? That's fine. The thing is, they need to pull out all the food that's in here, and they're just taking their time yanking it all out. They're just taking their time pulling out. Wait, what? Why do we have ale in here? Weird. I didn't buy any ale. Oh, wait, is our food still Uh-oh. Our food's still crashing, and we've burned through all of the... Oh, okay. Huh. That was unexpected. I guess they're just storing it in their house for the moment, because they stored like a couple days worth of food. Well, it's peaked now. I'm assuming your harvest just came in. Yeah, our harvest is coming in right now, and now that we've got the first frost, so we're gonna lose a lot of these plants. Aren't gonna be completely grumble. Oh my goodness! Someone died a vendor died carrying all of this food. We've got like peaches. We got peaches. What? Oranges, beans, fish, apples, maybe cabbage, squash. No idea what that is. Berries, potatoes, onions, meat. This is beef and this is mutton. Delicious foods. But we really need to get this tool situation sorted. The sooner we get this tool situation down pat, we'll be better off. So we're gonna need another like blacksmith or two. We gotta find a spot to squeeze them in. I wonder if we can like squeeze a blacksmith in here. Put one over here. We're not like making steel over here anymore, but it's not far away. You get like blacksmith here. Put him on the side. No. Squeeze him in here. Nah. All right. Let's just build one more blacksmith here. We'll get to work on that. Pull 10 out just so we have more 10 more laborers just floating. Need laborers to move things around. Since you said peaked, you're down 5k food. Yeah. Yeah, we might be in trouble. I mean, I did grab 172 nomads knowing that some troubles might arise, right? I knew that might be a problem, but temporary laborers, right? Temporary laborers, it's fine, right? Oh my goodness, we are just plummeting. Where are the vendors when we need them? We need boats. We need boats to come here with food immediately. We need these boats immediately. Please, boats, where are you? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You gotta go to bed? Just stop by to say hi and see... and your town is killing your OCD. I'm sorry, Pelgrin. Take care. Sleep well. Oh my goodness, Shilling, welcome! Welcome, everyone. Shilling, we have a food problem. I mean, we also have a cold problem and a tool problem, but we have a problem. Welcome and thanks for the raid. How's it going? Another one? Well, I mean, you know, like, they just refuse to eat their dead, I guess, or something. I don't know. Like, we're just, I don't know what the problem is. We've got a bunch of students right now, which is pretty good. A bunch of students, because the thing is, we need to get more smart people in here. I think a big issue is we're down to 17 educated, so our town is woefully inefficient when it comes to getting work done. So we really need to leave these people in education here. We just need to buy food, which luckily we can do. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're able to transport stuff to buy food with here fast enough, because there's still a lot of stuff we can pull in here to sell, but it's a pitiful only 645 cabbage. It's not great. It's definitely not ideal quantities of purchasable goods. Yeah, 17%. We're most assuredly going to be running into some problems here. I mean, our food is we're still hemorrhaging food. We just need a couple more workers, you know, just a few, just a smidgen more work. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry, it's fine. We're just gonna get 60 people on fishing real quick here. We're gonna kick them out of school, and they're gonna start fishing. And we're just gonna have only 80 people get smart at a time. We're just gonna cap how many people can be taught. We're just gonna do that for a bit. Oh, get out of here with you trying to sell seeds. Go away, you. Dig, dig. Oh, we're trying to, Trouter. We're trying to. But the game won't let us. People need to eat or something. It's nonsense. Oh, no. Oh, no. And so it begins. And so it begins. And so it begins. Drop our wood collectors back to being laborers here. The starvation has begun. And so it begins. You don't think that word means what you think it means? Fine. Oh, it means exactly what you think it does. Yep. We might be able to eke out okay on this, but the fact that we're not catching up in tool production is a serious issue. It is a serious issue. One that needs to be quickly addressed, because by fixing our tool problem, we're going to be more efficient at making food. By fixing our education problem, we'll be more efficient at making food. And that's just going to make us more food. So I really need these things built here. So if we can get some people on this, that'd be grand. Thanks. Because this number's only gone up 50 people. Come on, guys. Build this, please. Top priority, please. I need this. I need this. Alright, they're dropping off the stone and the iron now. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine, Trouter. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna be fine. Or food inbound? Yeah, if we can get some food dropped off, that'd be good too. But we don't have a lot in here to trade with. We really need more. Is it because we're just out of leather? Yeah, we are out of leather. Do we have a lot of wool? We've got a lot of wool. I don't really want to be selling wool again if we can help it, but might not be able to help it. So we're barely staying on top of food. Let's get more people on food transportation. Get more people focused on food production. We might be able to keep our head up high. We might be able to keep our head out of water here. It's going to be a real fine line right now. But we've increased the number of people transporting food everywhere, and we've increased the number of people making food. So hopefully we can get there soon. Also, we really need to get these tools on. We gotta get these tools fixed. If we don't get these tools fixed, we're just gonna have more food problems. The food problems are not gonna get better if we just have these tool issues. Let's get some more herbalists too, because again, we need people with better health so that they can run around longer. It's super crucial. We need this. But Chilling, how was your stream today? How was your stream today? You were doing... Oh man, dang, I should know this. I jumped in for a moment. I didn't say anything because I was really tired. I was really tired and I was behind schedule. But were you doing RimWorld today? Chilling? Yeah, no, maybe? I feel like you were. I could be wrong. I don't remember. You know when you don't sleep a lot and then you just start forgetting things? Like, things in sequence? Like, things that happened today are like things that happened yesterday? Can't quite tell. Now we can't cancel these. Yesterday and today are the same day to me. It's fine. It's fine. Can we get this done? Nice. We're on it. It'd be really cool if we could disable houses, though. That would really help us. Wow, jeez. You know a lot of people in here. We need short-term memory? It's not, like, the short-term memory's fine. I'm not, like, I'm not that bad. But it's where, you know that, like, that feeling of being able to pay attention to, like, how much time has passed? That just goes out the window when you don't get full sleeps. When you don't get full sleeps, that kind of goes out the window. Your internal chronometer starts to give up. And mine is like, eh. The same people who need food or tools. Yeah, we need to get them figured out. Zombie mode? Yeah, that mode. How's it going, Flair? How you doing today? Welcome. Well, we just need to get this blacksmith online so we can try and catch up on tools. We've got the wood and we've got the iron. We just need more people working on it. Food we're still struggling on, but we're getting there. We can actually max ourselves out on food production, which is pretty good. Which means now if we're just slowly replacing tools, we should keep up on food. If we can start adding more tools into the marketplaces for people to pick up, we'll start actually making more food, and we'll catch up here. Which one? Here it is. Let's get another blacksmith over here. Already got some down here, right? Yeah, I got that one there. Not a lot of steel floats or iron floats around here. I kind of want to stick it around where we actually where we make it. I don't really want to encroach on the forest more than we already have, which has really limited the food that it's producing over there. Yeah, it doesn't fit over here either. We already checked a long time ago. That's fine. We just put it there. Put it there. It's still next to all these. And eventually we can start mining out in here if we need to, because there's more of these mountains we can mine from. Yeah, let's get another blacksmith. We really need them. Zombies in this game too? Zombies are taking over the game world? Nah, not in this game. not yet, at least. I bet there is a mod out there that does that. I bet there's a mod out there. But no, not yet. Okay. Born. People are becoming laborers. Excellent. The labor pool is continuing to increase. Pull back on people that we need for building. Perfect. So it's just down here that needs to be finished, so we can actually stay on top of this. We're gonna want a barn. Let's put a barn here and a barn like here. Let's get those barns there, and then we can put more farms on the other side, and we'll put houses in between with those barns. So people don't have to walk quite so far to get to work. That's the goal. All right, so we've got enough people that I'm comfortable with upping the number of students we can have to try and continue to increase the smartness factor of the town. It's gone from 17% down to 13%. There are not a lot of people in this town that can read. There are very, very few people in this town that can read. Oh man, too busy trying to save save this colony last night. Yeah, we're busy. Why aren't you eating your sleep, man? Ah, because I'm being stupid. It's all personal choices. It's on me, but it's okay. I will recover. Oh my goodness, they both came in to just sell seeds. These monsters. I mean, I generally run on low sleep in the first place, but yeah. I got distracted. But yeah, we've been going a little longer on some of the streams, but I've been distracted after stream instead of going straight to bed. So that's on me. That's okay. We'll rein that back in. Alright, some people are dying of starvation, but we're still doing relatively okay, all things considered here. We're holding out relatively okay here. Hopefully we can get this built soon. Are we looking at our margin here? Okay, so we've lost a little bit of stone. We've lost like 44. Or I think 34. So, yeah. It's okay. It's not a huge loss yet. But we're going to need to get people back on extreme stone mining soon. But we can't do that until we get these tools figured out. So we really need this blacksmith set up. So let's make sure this one's a top priority here. Increase priority. Get her done. get her done. I think we need to get more woodcutters. Either that or we're slowly catching up. I think we might be slowly catching up, so we might not need any more woodcutters. We might be okay. Get these people on building. Yeah, the teachers are almost filled up with oh my goodness. Someone doesn't have a house. How do you not have a house in a place like this? What? How do you not have a house? I don't understand. Your internet crashed for the past 15 minutes? What? And then your data wouldn't connect to the chat. You're finally back. Well, welcome back. You've only missed more nonsense. We fixed our problem by hiring a whole bunch of people that walked into town. A whole bunch of nomads, 172 of them. Were like, hey, can we live here? And we're like, sure, there's not a lot of food, but we'd love to have you. We didn't fix our problem. Yeah. Long story short, problem's not resolved. Only make problem worse. Or I guess restart the problem? I don't know. We're going back through a starvation death phase. It's not good. This time with less tools. And less educated people. 14% now. Still 3 under. Clothed. Only 75% of people are actually clothed too. Yeah, we'll stop putting clothes in here then. I mean, it's not like we have any in here right now, but we'll stop putting clothes in here. We need these people to have clothes so that they don't get quite as cold when they're running around, and that means that then they can stay outside longer. It's important. Sounds like a blast. Well, it sounds like a lot of bongs. Oh, someone actually froze to death. Yeah, we're definitely still struggling here. Where can I pull people out of for a bit? I guess you don't need wood. It's not important. It's not important like all the food. Can we finish building things, please? I need these things finished being built. Because we just need to get more tools. More tools means we'll be doing better. Actually, we do really need people making wood. If we don't have people making wood, we're not going to be able to make tools. We really need to buy some. We just don't have stuff to sell anymore. It's a real problem now. Oh, that labor count's just going down. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Welcome to the labor force, children. Get back out there. Make your parents proud. Hopefully we can keep 20 people still getting educated here. Hopefully we can keep 20 people at a time rotating, being educated. But it's all going to come down to when we can stop this food die-off. It looks like, you know, there's only like 60 people dying of starvation right now. How are we not able to keep up with food production with this many people working on food? I don't know, that kind of blows my mind a bit. Yeah, this isn't good. We're falling apart. I don't know if we can actually recover. We're gonna keep trying. Don't you get me wrong. But I don't think we can recover at this rate. I think recovery is over. Our swings are too great of die-off and expansion. Like, I don't think we can do it. This is the third one today? I thought this was the second one today. Uh-oh. Well, that's really not good. Alright, we're just going to let them slowly stop doing whatever jobs they're dying off at. We're not going to intervene. We're not going to intervene and push them around. We're just going to have to live with it. Although it'd be nice if we... Oh, if this guy's got food, that'd be great. Let me just make sure we have people in trader. Got food for me, or are you selling me seeds again? Oh, he's got food. Oh my goodness. Give me them berries. Okay, there we go. Make sure the traders are still getting their jobs done. We need traders. Ugh. Yep. Here we go. Again, there's like I don't know what to do about it. There's not much we can do. It feels like. Just early harvest that. It's not like you're gonna finish the harvest either way. Let's early harvest some of these. We're gonna do some early harvests. Really kind of need these guys to keep up. Food? No. No tools either. Get out of here, you. No one's brought in new things to sell. Delete houses? Deleting houses takes man hours. We don't have time to have people going and delete houses. You saw how long it took for us to get this thing rebuilt up here. There's no way we have time to have people go and delete the house. There's no way. I'm not too sure what we're gonna do here. We'll keep we'll keep on moseying along. Once we get the harvests in here, we should start to stabilize a little bit. We'll see. Hopefully we can stabilize a smidgen. Again, if we can get this online here, we might be okay. Okay, quick. We got 4 more leather, which means we can get another 40 here. Really is not much. But I'll take it. I'll trade for whatever we can right now. We kind of just need it. At least 1 woodcutter. Blacksmith. We got to get on top of these tools. Getting on top of these tools is what's going to help us a lot. You need to control your population somehow. We need to have tools and educated citizens. Not having tools and not having educated citizens is hurting our efficiency, like, unbelievably. I have a feeling that we're losing 60% efficiency. If not, like, you know, it's at least 50% efficiency, if not 60% efficiency, by having uneducated and untooled citizens compared to what we were able to do before. And this colony was stabilized on a 100% educated and a completely tooled workforce. So we just don't have the capability anymore, it feels like. So we really need to get on top of this tool situation and try and get some kids to learn. Build a sacrifice altar and sacrifice some people? That might be the way to go. That honestly might be the way to go. The number of people that are starving is going down. The number of people that are freezing is... Oh, this is going to be really bad. This could be really bad. Hold on. We need to... We might just have mass people freezing to death in a minute here if we don't get some wood production done. Hold on. We got to make some firewood. This could be really bad. Yeah, people are starting to freeze to death instead of just starve to death. Now we've got 2 death problems. Did someone say sacrifice? Uh-oh. You've gained the attention of Voro. He's here. Okay. We're trying to stabilize here, so let's go ahead and let's get rid of all of our farmers right now. Okay. We'll get a whole bunch of people in fishing. And gathering and everything else, because farmers don't do anything in winter for food production. So even if it's like temporary, if we can just get a burst of food, it would help. Yeah, this graph's not gonna look good. This graph's not looking good. We're just on a slow, like, permanent decline here. And that keeps going down. No! No! Our achievement is gonna take forever now! Because we have to stabilize our colony to actually get this thing done. Because we need essentially 2,000 stone produced. Which we cannot do on a colony that's falling apart. It's not sustainable. Yeah, like, how are we doing on clothed as well? Only 79% clothed. Are any of them struggling with materials? No, they seem to be okay with materials. Huh, okay. He's actually producing? That one's not yet. That one is, okay. Well, we're just gonna have to ride it out, guys. We're just gonna have to ride out this wave. Except we now have a whole bunch of farmers that need to get to work. We gotta get planting. We gotta get planting. Come on now, we got this. There's no way we're gonna be able to get this achievement on the next map, because the next map we're gonna have to like not put down massive structures that take up space away from forests. The next map we do is gonna be like exclusively forests, because we're doing the no pasture and no orchard run next. Okay. Pulling some food. Take what I can get. So whatever we can pick up here. Put back into the town. Alright, well we're in the warm season, spring, summer, and fall. So you don't really need woodcutters right now, but we're gonna need more soon. I was kind of wondering why you're still torturing yourself over this. Because I refuse to give up, Trouter. I refuse to give up. And also, if we do, because like these things take up so much space, which is going to be so crucial for us to have all of the space we can get within food-producing zones. I mean, this is just so inefficient now because we've just expanded out here. This just doesn't pull in the food like it used to. That's herbs. That's not a good example. But yeah, so it's pulling in this kind of food. You know, almost 100, a little over 100, almost 200. When it should be pulling in food like this. Oh, hang on, that's a bad example. Pulling in food. Wow. Your commute must be insane. It's not that bad. It's bad. It's not that bad. Yeah, we don't have enough herbalists. It should be like 400 in each category. Let's see if we can have an herbalist over here, or a gatherer over here show us. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this. 400, 400, 400, 400. And these other ones just aren't producing. It's a real problem. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, we sacrificed at least half the town. To the pit of despair. Their stomachs. I'm not going to dismiss this one until we have to. We'll just continue to trade as we get more to trade with. We are catching up on tools though, which is good. So we're down to only, I mean, granted, a lot of the people that needed tools were the ones that died. So don't need to give them tools anymore, but we're catching up on tools, which is good. Half of our working force don't have enough tools to actually get the job done. It's a real problem. It's a real problem. Oh my goodness, we have too many herbalists. We need to get them all in forester though, because again, we can't make more tools if we don't have more wood. So we really need to get these guys doing foresting. Go cut down trees that are old and ready to go and plant new ones for us to harvest soon. Yeah, if we can catch up on tools, we'll be okay. We just gotta catch up on tools. We'll gather at, get another person on. Blacksmithing. They don't have enough wood, yeah. That's exactly the problem. But they're right next to a place that's making wood, so they'll grab it as soon as they get a chance. Yeah, as we get these guys to be tooled with tools, we'll be able to be a little more efficient at getting stuff done. We're getting more people clothed so they can deal with the cold for longer, and the percentage of educated people has gone down by 1%. Well, I mean, so it goes. Oh, the game slowed down for some reason. Wonder why. A tornado has touched down near the town? Killed by tornado? Oh my goodness, no! No, look at what's happened! Oh no! Oh my goodness. Boom. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. We can't produce food with this. Oh no. Everyone's dying. We just rebuilt this. Don't do it. Oh no. Welp. I forgot to say please, apparently. So that's 2 food producing locations are just gone. Just rebuild those 2. Just rebuild these 2. I mean, these houses, well, they really skated by. There's now no work up here, so no one, like, lives up here. Alright, let's just rebuild those. Jeez. We'll get 1 person who's a builder. And now we need more population. Stop dying from other reasons. We need to bounce back. Coffin kind will rise again. I can't believe that just happened. I cannot believe it. This game is like, no, no, no. You're done with this game. You're done with this game. Try again. Game no why. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Omega rip. Get them tooled. New company motto. It really does feel like it. We gotta get these guys tooled. We got like 52 left and we've got it under control. Food we're starting to pull in from the harvests. Luckily, the harvests weren't hit too bad. You're telling me 56 and 31% of the food is just here dying in the cold? Good old people are on top of their jobs. They're not efficient enough. We gotta get them educated. So we get 1 person in for teaching. We'll try and teach the next 20 students and get a small portion of educated people. Even if we have like a small quantity of educated people, it will help a bit. People are gonna start dying of cold because we've kind of given up on on firewood cutting. They should be okay this winter, but next winter is going to be a real problem if we don't. Ooh. Oh, I ate my words real quick on that one. You'll be fine this winter, no problems. Boom, 100 and something people cold. Oh no, it's Frostpunk all over again. Mass rips. Okay. Everyone else should be fine. No. No. Zaldor, stop saying things. Stop saying things. You gotta stop saying things. The moment you say things, just people get super cold all of a sudden. Yeah, stop it. I think it's because we don't have enough coats, right? No, 99% of people are clothed. With coats. That's not good. Well, they can't stay out long enough to make food, so this is gonna be really bad in a minute. Unless... Get out of here. I don't want your cattle. We need to get out of this freezing temperature real bad. Game loves you long time. I know, right? Jeez. What is this? It's all fine. Random avalanche. Oh no, don't. Don't you dare, Chatter. Don't you jinx us. Don't you jinx us. What's this builder doing? Oh, you're busy down here building houses still. Not the important things to make us food, just houses down here. At least you're doing something. Oh, she's a vendor now. Okay. She's decided that being a builder is not really it's not really her calling. She's a vendor now. Picking up resources. This builder has like no health, but you're a vendor. Oh my goodness, look at this bridge. Woo! Just nothing but ups and downs. Where are you going? Oh, are you grabbing logs from all the way up there and bringing them all the way down here? Holy smokes. Sally. Nope, okay. She's finding a place to get warm. And now she's finding something to get to eat. Where do you have to go to get food these days? This market right here. Nope, she's still trying to find something to eat. I mean, there's a lot of food on the ground over there, but okay. Yeah, that's an issue. We really need more laborers because you have all this food on the ground, but they can't eat that. Good for you. Continue to follow her. Where's she going? She's still finding food. There's some berries on the floor right there for you. You came here and there's... Oh, interesting. So they seem to be running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, searching for food because they're... Okay, so I see the problem. So the issue is the AI has the individual be like, ah, there's food up here in this barn. I'll go get that. Runs up here, but by the time they pick up the food, the food is gone because they don't actually get dibs. So they don't actually allocate resources in a location to individuals on their way there. So they can get here, it can be empty, and then they have to go to another place. This is empty. Go to another place. This is empty. Go to another place. This is now empty as well. Go back to another place. You're dead. So that's what's going on. So the issue is the AI doesn't call dibs on food. Instead, they just go to wherever they think there might be some, maybe. She just went home, and she just got food. I think. Or she died. I don't know. No, she didn't die. No one's died recently. I don't know. We've got a whole bunch of people becoming students. We're going to have a class of 20 people. Those people get to be smart. Everyone else, tough luck. We can't afford to have a lot of people going through education right now. We need to have more people coming in here so we can keep up with getting our food production up. It's the only way. Also, we're not doing any farms this year, apparently. I've skipped it. We've skipped our chance to do that. So no farms. So no farms this year, which probably is actually okay. Because we probably aren't super efficient with farming right now, to be honest. So we'll skip a year of farm production. We'll see if we can make it with just focusing on herds, gathering, and hunters. We'll put some people into fishing too soon, but for the moment we'll just focus on these. That's our production. Barely keeping up, but keeping up. That's enough. I'll take it. No dibs, just dead time? Yeah. No dibs for you. Just dead time. Sleep well. Dead. Low logs? Yeah, we're gonna have to jump back on that in a minute. But we've caught up on tools, so we're now more efficient at making food. So we should be starting to claw ourselves back here. We should be getting ourselves back here. Oh, we just gotta, wait, hold on, where did all these laborers suddenly come from? It's just been getting a bunch of laborers. Okay. It says all for food, and let's get a couple people. Let's get 10 in on fishing. So we can have some more sporadic food production occurring, just in like sporadic areas. Let's get 10 people on building, because we really need to get on top of rebuilding this area up here. Like, badly. We'll get 1 person on tailoring, because we are going to need to keep on top of clothes somehow. But yeah, we need to get these rebuilt. We need to get these rebuilt. This market badly needs to be rebuilt as well. Those are our minimum rebuilds here first. We'll go from there. But yeah, it looks like we're doing okay. We're just not going to do farms for a smidgen while population continues to re-increase. And we'll go from there. Seems to be our only option. But we also keep buying food. Which means we might still hold on. Let's just kick them out. I want us to try and live mostly off of our food production, but a little bit of extra doesn't hurt too much. Yeah, we definitely need at least 2 herbalists. Our overall health is decreasing, which is really bad. Because again, that just means people are going to die way more often for no real good reason. More builders. We got to get this stuff built. We really got to get these things built. One person is a physician, because physicians apparently help increase health of citizens. So we'll have some herbalists picking up herbs and a physician to prescribe them. It is what we need to do. It is the only way. People are starting to get cold. Should be more or less okay on that. We've got plenty of woodcutters. So we should start catching up on cold houses. It just has to be dispersed. But we should start catching up. Okay. Let's get all these builders online. we're gonna rebuild. We're gonna rebuild. How's it going, Snowmech? How are things going? People are dying. So situation normal? Yep. Yep. Snowmech, do you remember what our population was last time you were here? Definitely wasn't in the 300s. Yeah, we're struggling a smidgen. We're struggling. We were about 800 at the end of last stream. I think we had like high 700 population at the end of last stream. We've died till we had enough tools for everyone, as planned. Yep, as planned. This number's only gone down a little bit, so we're not in too much trouble on the good old ambition. So I hope we can get a slow regrowth period here. I'm hoping for a slow growth period. So we really can't pick up nomads. Every time I've done it, it's been a problem. Like right here. That was bad. Not good. We don't want to do that. Another one coming in. Anything to sell on either? Yeah, I got some leather. Perfect. Let's just pick up some pecans. 1872 pecans. Get out of here. Okay, so I'm hoping we can slowly pull ourselves back. We're not relying on farmers at all. We've got 0 farmers. Although, I think we'll go ahead and get 5. We'll have them start on some some projects we'll get them back on top of. But we're not going to rely heavily on farmers. Can't imagine how devastating that tornado would have been if it landed in the middle of the town. Oh my goodness, if it just went through here, we probably just wouldn't rebuild it, to be honest, and we'd just have our town survive being on the outskirts. That's probably what we would do. Let's put that there. Just in case they don't want to have to go here. This is pinched off. I don't think we can get in between. Wait, yeah we can. Hold on. It's a way better spot. It's a way better spot. Nice. Help with the smidgen of the pathing efficiency here. If we can help it. Anything to make them a little bit faster. If they can move a little bit faster, hopefully that works out. But yeah, so this way, hopefully there won't be people that are... Like, let's see. So see if we find anyone making this trek over here. Yeah, so there are people making this. Yeah, and they're coming all the way to here. So yeah, if we make this shortcut here, that'll save them some time. And having them save time will save us on food and everything else. Because then they can spend less time commuting, which is super important. we really need to bring that down. The commute's too long. More fishermen. This wants to continue on food output. Food production we need to keep above food consumption. If we can stay on top of that while we expand and grow and recover, we'll be okay. We need more herbalists. this average health of citizen is unacceptable. That is way too low. I can't accept that. Alright, we're getting to work on these. We need wood is the problem though. We're getting some. We'll rebuild as we go. Slow and steady, everyone. Slow and steady. Come. Food? Nope. Get out of here. Go away, person who sells seeds. Go away. All these are back up to normal, right? I feel like I left one of them not at full production. Oh no. Okay, we're okay. Alright, they're all set for full production. Oh, someone's actually tending this. 1 out of 4 farmers, though. So, I don't know what the efficiency of actually farming the things are going to be, but we'll see. Wow, they're hopping around what fields they work on. That's... That's probably not helping. Let's put a couple more in. It's summer, so they're not going to do much. We'll put a couple more in farming. The next handful of laborers are going to have to go into fishing to make sure we stay on top of our food production. Keep it above the consumption. Alright, just slow and steady. Just gotta rebuild. Just gotta rebuild. Just gotta rebuild. So we have some people that are going from students to being an adult. We have other people that are just skipping that entirely. Ooh. Education has never been so low. Not in a long time. Not in anyone's lifetime that lives here in Banished. Everyone who's living here in Coffin, that we haven't had a dumb population like this in anyone's recent memory. Since no one can read the history books, they don't know any better, so it's okay. Alright, we'll go up to 40 people. 40 students. We'll try that. Yeah, it's exactly right. They're too dumb to know that they're dumb. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, what we got here? What you got for me? Firewood, iron. Nah. Nope, nothing from this guy. Save all of our goods for a more useful boat. Alright, so we're barely staying on top of production right now. There's some sort of shift. Something changed. Production is way down in comparison. So we'll take them out of here. Yeah, it's all capped. Get some 25 fishing. Just keep on fishing now. Come on. We don't need this many builders because they're not actually getting the job done. Leave 10. Whoop, 10. We'll put another 5 in here. We're gonna need more people doing clothes. Oh my goodness, it's minus 11. We need some tailors. We badly need some tailors. Make sure people can stay warm and can run around outside. So we don't end up having huge problems. The chance is your... wait. The change is your refusal to accept cannibalism? I mean, but Millicent, if we devolve into, you know, like rabid cannibalism, we're no better than the dogs. We can only have high class cannibalism. It's not cannibalism because we need to. It's cannibalism because we can. And that's why cannibalism is currently outlawed, because we're in a famine. As soon as we're out of the famine, people can eat people again. Right? Like we can't devolve into some societalist like monstrosity. Like what? We can't do that. Yeah, that's exactly right, Greensworth. That's why it's called cannibalism. Because you don't eat, you know, tin cans. What? You feel like 500 people starve to death, and the other 300 people crowd around them, shoot on them a bit. I mean, they probably did. They probably did. They probably gave them a quick nibble, but it's only because we had enough food for them to eat happily before then. Right, food we're struggling on again. Well, we're producing more than we're eating again. Still. Be gone. We're still not relying on... Still not relying on farmers. I'm really hoping we can get this this class of educated people here. Are you saying we're cantables? No, that's I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that, you know, we only iblism if we can, right? It's not if we it's not called have-to-balism, right? It's cannibalism. It's only when we can. Okay, what are we doing? So we've got a couple of people that are becoming adults. We've got 3 people that made it to labor. We're died of old age. Good for you, but don't do that. We need you. Wait, so you figured out why this game is, why this game so much it reminds you of old-fashioned SimCity when you start in the Stone Age and build up to the future? You don't know why? Huh. You said it twice better. Nah, no worries. Huh. I don't know. The old SimCity. Well, which by old SimCity, which one do you mean? Because like I remember I played the original SimCity. It's nothing like this. They don't know what cans are. They barely understand preschool math. I mean, true. That's very true. These are true facts. But you know what? They can go and ask the elder. They can still learn. Just because they're not smirked doesn't mean that they can't go try and learn some stuffs. They can't get their learn on. They can still try. Maybe. Okay, so we really can't change the balance of jobs right now because we don't have a huge influx of laborers. It's just people who are graduating. So we now have doubled the amount of students. We're up to 40 now. I'd like it to where every single person becomes a student and then becomes an adult, but we can't really do that right now. We just can't afford to. Education's down to 7%. I wanted to take them. I wanted to take them. It would have fixed so many problems. We would have been able to get everyone back to work, but they all would just instantly started starving. We gotta get on top of our food first. On the Nintendo DS? No, I played it on the PC. I didn't play. I don't think I've ever played any SimCities on the DS. Only played it on the computer. Numbers aren't our tribe's strong suit. Old-fashioned, I know, right? The old-fashioned SimCity games, you know, the ones found on the DS. Oof. You're making Trotter feel old. Doesn't have as much control over everything, but gives you the same feel of the game. I would agree. I'd agree with that. Some of the, I wouldn't say the really old ones, but some of the like new, the ones when they were starting to try out stuff, I definitely would agree. It did end up getting to points where it was kind of like that. They're a little more nuanced on stuff in specific building location was actually very crucial. I'd agree. Kind of reminds you of Tropico 4, but without El Presidente. Yeah, I would say, oh man, that's another, like, I've never played Tropico. It's probably another game we should play at some point. There are just guys, there are too many games. There are just, guys and gals, there are too many games. I don't think I can play them all, but I want to play them all. I want to play all these games. Oh my goodness. I mean, however, if we do play Tropico, El Presidente will have to be here. Because El Presidente, like, he pops in from time to time in chat these days, but we would need El Presidente to be there. He'll have to find time. He'll have to find time if we're doing Tropico. Because I'm pretty sure he said that's the reason why his username is El Presidente. I know, namesake and all, yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he played it and he enjoyed it. I mean, it would be kind of weird if you named yourself like that otherwise, right? Alright, we'll get some more food here. 352, we're just going to get 3,520 apples. We'll let him sit here. We're not just going to instantly kick him out this time. Alright, we got a whole bunch of laborers starting to fill in. Get ourselves up to 5 builders so we can keep working on rebuilding the things that make us food, because that's, like, important and stuff. Like, it's like important and stuff. So let's get back up here to where this stuff happened and see if we can... Okay, so these guys are back working. So we're going to need a couple of houses in here. Rebuilt. So we're going to have to rebuild these houses. Those houses up there are fine. So we'll just rebuild this house. And wood is still our real bottleneck here. So we'll get another 10 people working on wood production. I don't know how these farms are doing. We've got no farmers, never mind. We have no farmers, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's all fine. Yeah, we need to get more wood so we can stay on top of firewood production and building. We're really struggling on that. And if you haven't yet, pick it up cheap on Steam sale. Worth the voice actor alone. Man, we haven't really played a lot of these city builder things, but now that we have, just so many suggestions of good city builder games have been suggested that we really need to add to the master list. To the master list of games that will eventually be played. Okay, so I think we get back into getting more vendors or more distribution. for a bit. 7%. Come on, 7% and 50% on health. Ugh, 80% on happiness. No good. You'll be so done with city builders when you're done. Well, I mean, we'll sprinkle them in. We're not just gonna like only do city builders. We're gonna sprinkle in different games in the options for the vote. So for the vote after Banished, for example, we'll probably have like 2 city builders, a strategy game, maybe like a simulation game, and something else. I don't know. I haven't decided. I picked the games at the time of the poll. But yeah, we could do a handful of them, and if the city builder ones don't get picked, then you know. And when I'm tired of doing city builder games, they just won't end up on the vote because I have to take the master list and just pick 5 out of them. So I just pick the 5 I'm interested in. It's up to you guys to pick which of those 5 we do. You guys has the hard part. Yours is the hard choice. I just have to pick my top 5. The top 5. That's all I have to pick. You guys have to pick what the number 1 is going to be. You guys have the hard job. Something non-similar to Kingdom Deliverance or whatever it is. Well, the thing is, I kind of want to have it set up where we have the like 1 game slot be where we've got goals, like clear, drawn-out goals that once done, the game is done. And 1 game that's not quite as strict, right? Because when we did RimWorld, we ended up getting to the point where we only played RimWorld, and that was we did that for months, and that was it. I want to do a little bit here and there. You never bother putting your weight into a vote? You're pretty cool with whatever? Hey, there you go. That's the thing. It's entirely up to you if you want to jump in or not. You have that power. Oh, they're just blinking on and off. Blinking on and off if anyone's going to work here making food. We should play Microsoft Word 2012. I don't know. That game's, you know, the number of features found in that game, it's pretty intense, to be honest. I don't know if I could really wrap my head around it. Excel spreadsheets. We just, our streams turn into tutorials of how to use Microsoft products. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. So some of these other things are starting to get rebuilt. So let's actually pull those guys out of there and get them back on the ones that give us more food. The tutorial is just use the Google ones instead. Oh man. Well, I mean, the Google ones don't have quite as many features, to be honest, but you know, the average person does not need the features you get in the Microsoft products. You just don't need them. Okay, we're gonna start making more food slowly here. Slowly working on it. Up to 400 people. Get 1 person on stone cutting. 1 person works on stone cutting, so that we can at least continue to like increase the amount of stone that we've picked out of the ground. Just a smidgen. I don't want us to like we have an achievement to get. We've just been trying to stabilize the colony. That's all. Once it's stable, and we get this achievement done, we go on to the next one. Yeah, people are starting to get hungry. We're gonna need to get more fishermen, and then we're gonna need to get more vendors. It doesn't seem like we're not producing enough. We need to produce more. Might need to get farms back online again. Not this year though. We'll have to do it next year. Unless these 2 hungry people are stuck. Nope. They're just... Looks like they'll be okay. Looks like they'll make it back. They just had a really long journey. Looks like they're on their way home. Pick up some food. Google Classroom versus Microsoft Blackboard. Oh my goodness. There's no contest. We could sneak in a game of where in the world is Carmen Sandiego if no teachers are in the computer lab. Oh my goodness. You want to say hi, and now you're going to slaughter Tyranids and Space Hulk Deathwing Enhanced Edition. Oh my goodness, have fun, Beta Male. Thanks for popping by. Enjoy lurking. And good luck taking care of that Tyranid scum. I believe in you. You can. You're in charge of cleaning up the warp. Get on it. They have too many limbs. They need to die. Oh my goodness. They're like the spiders of space. They're space spiders. Be gone. We don't need this guy. Purge and burn. So food's still kind of okay. We're still struggling a little bit. But I think it's more distribution than anything else again. Some people are dying of starvation, but I still think it's distribution. We're just trying to get home. Oh, you died before they even picked up food. They tried. There was like no food in here. It's almost completely full of wool. Oh my goodness, Noodle! Welcome everyone! Thanks for the raid. We're trying to recover from mass death. Like, there's been some very sharp population drops of late. We're trying our best to recover. Oh, geez, a lot of people are cold. And hungry. Okay. 37 nomads have arrived. Well, we don't have the food to feed you, so we'll try our best. We'll try our best for sure. Oh my goodness. So how'd the end of the stream go, Noodle? You still rocking it over in Desolation Point? Or have you moved along over to the glorious Coastal Highway? Man, I might even buy coats soon. I'll still dismiss that. I don't want anything here. Not too bad in Coastal Highway? Nice. Are you going to be setting up camp in the same place as last time on Jackrabbit Hill? Or are you going to be adventurous and go to the garage? The garage was always the place that I would end up having as my headquarters. Because, you know, there's wolves around there. So you have food whenever you need it. You just go outside and bam, there's a wolf. Oh man, people are dying of old age. People are dying of starvation. People are dying of cold and starvation. Uh-oh, that's not good. We're still struggling on making enough wood because a lot of this wood is going to building projects. So let's just take people out of building for now. Take people out of building. Okay. Hopefully we can stabilize this a bit. Let's also make it we need to not take herbs anymore. Stop filling this place up with herbs. Stop filling this place up with herbs. We barely end up selling any because there's barely any in hand. Let's just make sure that it goes straight to the citizens because they clearly need it more than us. They clearly need it more than us. Oh, we have no food, so yeah, well, so welcome to the empty dinner table. Yep. Welcome to the Thanksgiving table. We're only thankful that people are here. Nothing else. We're not thankful for this food, for there is no food. Okay, we really need to get some farmers. Where can I, like, eke out some farmers? Let's just stop making tools and get some more farmers. 10 farmers. Let's try and keep 10 farmers all the way through to harvest. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can. Because we badly need this food. We badly need to get our food online. Do some moderation, some tools. Nah, we're fine. Nah. We're fine. We got tools. We got 111 tools. We'll be okay. It's the food that we've got problems with right now. But these guys don't want to sell us food anymore, it seems. Yeah, we have tools now. We need more. No, everything needs to be priority 9 immediately. Everything's priority 9. How's it going, Spexer? How you doing today? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I want us to get back. Look, we've got wheat just sitting here to be turned into beer, but we can't take it out to eat it, and instead people are starving to death. I don't want to take kids out of school and have them work, but... Alright, we're up to 9% educated. Woo, we got some educated people here. BRB getting some breakfast? Nice. We'll have to find out what breakfast you're having now. Okay. No more educating students. They just all go into the labor force now. We need food. Bring me food. It's like 50 fishermen. Ooh, an infestation. Oh, it's good. It's not something we're farming. It's fine. Health has gone down to 2 hearts. Oh my goodness, we're down to 2 hearts of health. Just leave like 2 blacksmith? Okay. That's probably a smart move. That's probably a smart move. Okay. How much stone is he pulling out on his own? 1. Okay. Alright. Well, alright then. Let's pull him out. This down. This up to 30. I just want to pull this out, but we can't stop making wood. We just can't stop. Because you've already burned through 10% of the tools. Make that 30%. Yeah, that's a good point. We're going to need to build more tools in a minute here. We need to get tailoring back online. Tailoring, honestly, we need to get to being like wool coats. We've been doing not wool coats since the problem. Priority 9? Yeah, we need priority 9 everything right now. Priority 9 the food, please. Unfortunately, these guys are not smart enough to do that. I'll keep working that. That actually has stuff planted. Okay, so we'll work on this one, because it's got a outlet right there. Is any of these worked on? That one is. We're just going to turn off farms, alright? Nope, don't. Okay. Wrong one. Wrong button. We're just going to turn off some of these. We're going to turn off all the orchards. Oh, this one's actually being... Oh, the orchards just make yields on their own, whether we do anything or not. Hold on. Let's turn all the others off and let's get orchards back online. Let's have them only focus on harvesting from orchards. If we can have these 12 working exclusively on orchards, we might be okay. 3% cabbage on there. It's fine. We're just not going to do that. It's early autumn. They're not going to get anything out of a 3% thing of cabbage. Don't work on that either. Where are the rest of our farms? Are there any farms? This farm's over here. Don't work on that. Don't work on that. No farms. Do we have any more farms hidden anywhere? No to. Yeah, no to. You thought of an emote? Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear it, Carcinogen. What you thinking? If you want no farms, just take the farmers away. Farmers are used for orchards as well, though. And I do want them working on orchards, because orchards automatically make food. We don't have to be there to plant the food, we just have to be there to harvest the food. So I think putting them in for just orchard production might be the way to go here. That might be the way to go here. So we'll see on that one. Bongo drums. Zal no food. I don't know. It's like, I mean, I think we really just need to change the no O2 emote to a no resources emote of some kind. Some emote that just like speaks no resources of fill in blank, you know? Or Zal starve, maybe. I think we need to find a way to make that emote like something for like whenever supplies are going wrong. I think that's what we need to change it over to. Most overrated emote in Twitch history, then? What? We need more of us being gas. It's true, we do. When something's going wrong? Yeah, well, I mean... The most overused emote? Of course. Because everything's going wrong. We need one of those. I mean, the No O2 was a really good one because we were playing a lot of space games that required, you know, breathing. But this is not one of those. Froze to death, yeah. Well, what you gonna do? Oh man, this whole stream's just been us dying slowly. This colony is just slowly collapsing. We're losing more and more people, and we're losing more people than we're gaining per year. I think we might not be able to recover. Because look, we actually managed to, if we go down to the 5-year, let's go 10 years, make it easier. You can see we lost a bunch, we gained some, and now we're on to loss again. We just might not be able to stabilize. That's disappointing. Needed Zal cult emote? I thought that was the heart. I thought we already had one. Because we love the burning flame. The holy burning flame. Oh, these people just dying. I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of like sitting here waiting. There's not much I can do to fix this, is a thing. All we can really do is manage who's doing what jobs and buy things. That's all we can do. There's not much else we can get done right now. But this colony does definitely feel like it's on the way to complete and utter collapse. Even when we're focusing predominantly on food production, we just cannot produce food. We can't produce enough food. Which is frustrating. Because there's nothing I can... I don't think there's much I can do on my end to intercede into the spike and death output unless we have... unless we recover a little bit, take everyone out of their current jobs, turn them all into builders, and demolish half of this city. Half of the city's houses. We have to kill the houses to fix this problem. But to do that, we need to have builders. But builders aren't really the important people because we need to do food production, not building. Delete your bridges and downsize your colony? Nah, the thing is, when we delete the bridges, they'll just go this way. They'll just walk this way. All the way up here to get all the way up. Deleting the bridges is only gonna make life harder. You can get anywhere on this map just by walking. This area over here, not so much. You have to get across the river one way or another. But this side over here, which is where we have, like, we don't have much on this side. Surely not if you disable all work buildings over there. I mean, we could, but I still feel like, because the work buildings, the buildings we want to work are these. These are the building. This is the area we want to work. We want these to be working, because when these are working, they produce significantly more food than they consume. We want these working, but they're so spread out. It's kind of hard to do. We needed to do better house to where people are working, like work demand and house placement needed to be better balanced. But since this is our second colony, I don't know it well enough, so we've done the best we can. Unfortunately, it's not good enough. Yeah, we're now dipping below what we had before at the end of that peak, end of that drop last time. Oh, hold on. Let's take a quick peek at this. So let's see what you got, Sinjin. See what you got. That's pretty good. It's not bad. I mean, that's just it's just this icon, right? It's not a bad idea for a template for me to get an idea from, but I mean, I'd put something together. It's made in paint. All of these emotes are made in paint, Carcinogen. All of these emotes are made in paint. It's the only way to do anything. Let's see what we have. Seeds? Get out of here, you. Yeah, I think we might just have to give up on the colony. I honestly think we're at a point where we can't salvage it. Our health is constantly deteriorating, which means people die of old age sooner. We can't get people educated because we're constantly struggling to get enough food into the colony, which is just reducing the amount of food that we can make because people aren't educated enough. And we can't diversify into other jobs because people need to be making food, and that's it. I don't know if we can actually salvage this. It seems untenable. I don't think we could do it. Ever since here, it's just been slow, constant decline. It's been almost a 25-year cycle of just only losing people. How much stone do we need for the achievement? Thousands. We need 1,776 more stone produced for us to make it. And we can't do it with this current situation. We can't do it. Stack them all for the stone. It's just going to kill them all. The thing is, I've been trying to get us to a point where we're making enough food that we can then put some people into stoneworking. But we just never can. We can't produce enough food. They're dead anyway. Just end the colony by having them a try. They're only going to be able to pull out about... they pull out with with the 90 slots that we have here. They pull out about 100 or like 100 stone per quarry per year. So we are only going to pull out about 300. We need 8 years of production to get our target. That's the problem. Ever thought of buying food? Oh, we've been buying food every time it pops up, but we're running out of things to sell to buy food. We're trying. We're trying every time we can there, Phoenix. We're trying. But we just can't get enough food. The traders only come once a year, and we don't have enough stuff to sell to have more trade posts, because then we're just gonna have trade posts that are empty like this one, sitting here doing literally nothing, while this one is slowly filling up on stuff. So even trying to like hedge our bets by having like 8 or 9 trade posts so we have more people coming by, it's not good enough. Make 4 forester hubs and make 4 to 6 trade posts. Nah. Again, the biggest issue is like we can't make anything to sell fast enough. Leather is easy because we're using a lot of cows to make food, so it's just a byproduct that we're getting. We're just selling those. But the thing is, we're at the point now with how much we've expanded and our population being so low, we can't keep up. Demand and how spread out everyone is, I don't think there's a way we can do it. You can trade firewood? Oh, we haven't been able to make enough firewood to have a surplus of firewood for, like, decades. Let's see, we've got a graph. Do we have firewood? Firewood. Here's our firewood graph. We have not been able to stay on top of firewood in about 20 years. We haven't had, and we've always had these, like, bursts of usage. We haven't had a surplus, like, ever. We had a surplus for a smidgen here where we were selling it. These are like big sell spikes. We used to be selling it, but we just can't do it anymore. We can't produce enough firewood. The 16 woodcutters, we need to have more than 20 woodcutters if we're going to have a backlog when the city is fully up and running. And I can't really afford to have people working on things that aren't food production right now, because then we just lose them all. And our health is still dropping. What happens when our average health hits 0? Can our average health hit 0? Is that just when we're dead? Yay, we got 4 leather we can sell. Woo! Get out of here, you. You don't have anything useful for me. The other big issue that I'm running into right now is with selling things here, is we don't get a lot of people that sell us food. We get 1 a year, maybe, if we're lucky. And that's what we're really struggling with, is that if we try and rely on buying food, we're just not going to get there. You hope there's an achievement for what? The only achievement left for us to get in this colony is the stone production one. That's all I want. I just want it badly. Get in there. For 0 health? Oh man, no. There's no achievement for that I've seen. We're okay. We're gonna keep sticking it out, though. We might be, like, if we can just get some free people that don't have to be working exclusively on food. I mean, we're trying to stockpile wood right now, but we're still struggling on it. We just can't stockpile enough wood. If we can get some more wood going, then we can start turning into surplus firewood. But we're just struggling. You can build a city without a quarry or a mine. This is my second city I've ever built, and the first one died on year like 5. This one's made it to 220 though. I'm pretty persistent. Let's go ahead and we'll buy what we can. No, not the eggs. Eggs are too expensive. Okay, and then an extra 180. Trade that. Okay. We only have one trader, so we need a second trader. So we can get these going. But yeah, the main thing is poor city planning. The whole colony is suffering from horrifically awful city planning. It's too dense in the center. The center's too dense. We're not spread out enough. This style of city over here, vastly superior. This setup way better. This dense area, just it's been a huge problem. We've got too many houses now, so population growth explodes the moment it gets a chance, which means that we have too many kids and too many children and students, that they eat so much food that we can't actually have all of the adults working exclusively on food production produce enough food. Even if all the adults are exclusively on food production, we cannot produce enough food. And so that's the thing we're running into right now. It's systemic. The whole issue is systemic. It's from the bottom up. Like if we fix this issue, which we're not, then we'd be okay. But we don't have people. We can't do builders to cut these down and put new things in place of the houses. So we're just trying to live with what we got. But it's all poor city planning. That's all it is. This is what I get. It's our second colony. You know, we can't expect perfection on the second colony, but you can expect a lot of achievements completed. Oh my goodness, we did so many achievements with this colony, though. I just want this one achievement, and we're done. And we can make a better colony next time. That's the last thing this colony needs to do. But we'll start moving over to producing more wood if we can. We'll try and jump on that position because people are it's just not healthy. We have too many unhealthy people. We've got tool problems again. We gotta get more people in blacksmithing. We'll pull some more people out of fishing. Let's get ourselves back to full blacksmithing here. We need to catch back up on that. We're in trouble. You play on hard because it's easier than easy. Wait, what? What? Explain, how's hard easier than easy? I think we're playing on medium difficulty. Alright, slaughter them all. Slaughter them all. Let them all be gone. Go figure. Huh. Is it like the AI just works better? Oh, another infestation. Oh no, that's our other chicken pen. Well, that's awkward. Alright, we're going to try and cull all of our chickens out of here first. And then move our chickens from here to here. To try and save chickens. Somehow the light moved this far. I didn't think it was going to move that far. I thought that was enough space. It's not. Because on easy, you have 6 houses right off the bat. And they hog all the food, and it's hard to keep up. I guess that makes sense for the beginning. But I would imagine like later on it wouldn't be too hard, right? They kind of like even out. Wait, what? Oh, I guess it just got reinfected. Sorry, I just need them to jump on one of these. Can we not slow down to 1 speed, please? Thank you. Thank you, game. Stop it. Okay, I don't want your cattle. Be gone, cattle. You told them to kill all the chickens, not empty it? Yeah. I guess we can empty them now. That's a good point. We can just empty it. And then we can just empty it. And you can split it. Oh, that was much better. Great call, Chris Imogen. That was great. That was, wow, what top tier plays right there. Look at that. Top tier plays. If you get by the first 5 years, it'll be okay. Okay. We managed past the first 5 years, but now we're struggling to keep afloat. So I want to stay on top of food production and just continue to focus on that. We're down to just... I'm only running orchards now. We're not running farms anymore. Our farms are so inefficient. So, okay, Dragon Phoenix, question. How do you fix problems where this... Okay, how do you fix this problem right here? So this field right here... No one's working on it right now, so I can't take a look at that. But this field right here. So we have a problem. And the problem is, they sow the seeds, it grows, they harvest about 30%, and then the frost comes and it all dies. Like that. Here we are. We hit autumn, they've harvested maybe 30%, the rest of it all disappears. Their house is here, and their storage barn is here. What's going on? So I don't know why this is a problem. They even have a market right here, so it shouldn't be too hard to grab other things that they need. So why is it they only grab some of it? It's an issue that happens to us often, which has made it so that farms are wildly inefficient. Need more people? Need more person on it, or make 7x7 or 8x8. We used to do 8x8s, but then it was even worse. Because then we would have, you know, like 30 farms that were doing that problem. Like when we had 8x8s, it was even worse. Now it's only some. It's like maybe 1/3 of our farms do that. The other 1/3 does like 60%, 1/3 does 100% of... It's like 1/3 does 100% of harvesting, one does 60% of harvesting, and 1/3 does 30% of harvesting. Is what it kind of boils out to. But when we had them all 8x8s or 7x7s, all of them were doing 50% or less harvesting. So I don't know. Even when they lived right next to it, and their barn that they were dropping off was right there. So like this one is notorious for this. These two are notorious for this problem. They live here. Their barn's here. They even have a market here, worst case scenario, or a barn right here. And I don't know what the problem is, and it's caused many crashes in the past. Many population crashes have occurred, and so I think it's just because I don't understand the innermost workings as how the AI is trying to get this stuff sorted that I can't properly optimize things to where farms make sense, you know. Let's get herdsman back up to full. Get him back on full herdsman production because we do really need a herdsman back up on online. You play on hard, so it takes you a bit till you get farms. That makes sense. I mean, honestly, farms aren't that important. We're just gonna rely on the. We're just gonna rely on doing orchards for now. That's fine. We'll do our orchards. We have them optimally placed, going sideways. All of our orchards over here. They're all what 4x15s. Sideways, so you can get to 2 rows. So you can have 1 person on each of them. On hard, you don't start with seeds or animals. Ooh. That's not too bad, though. It can't be too bad. It's gonna have 20 leather. 20 leather. I will take, what, 200 fish? Okay. We just don't have anything to trade. It's a real problem. Our health is starting to go up. We're starting to recover here. We gotta get another 135. 5. Focus on gathering and hunters. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to keep them up. Fishermen I'm keeping kind of low. Honestly, might as well just tank all fishermen right now. Gatherers are like the most important out of the bunch. They just bring in so much food. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous how much a gatherer can bring in. They're so good. Yeah, so we'll max out on that. So maxed. You get hunters back up there next. I want 1 builder. Oh, 1 builder's starting to work on these again after that tornado ripped through here. Just get 1 person to kind of do some building, but they're taking a lot of wood, so we're not making that much firewood right now. We're working on it. You focus on gatherers and hunters. That's going to be the next one. So the next colony we do, if we can get through this one and get a whole bunch of stone and get the achievement unlocked in... Wow. I mean, we have enough food to deal with the spike. We have enough food to deal with the spike. Let's just get all of our farms back online. Work the farms. Alright, we're just going to go full food production here. 200 and change? Holy smokes. 200 and change people just showed up. Okay. Okay, at the start of a hard run, you make 54 long roads in the middle of a big forest and build a gather and forest fish and 2 barns and 2 woodcutters. 2 woodcutters. Okay, I've done one at a time. Wait, you didn't just take... Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We totally just took 200. Yep. Yes, we did. 100%. We totally did. All right, everyone. Get to work. Get to work, everyone. Don't worry, Jeff. It's gonna be fine. If things go poorly, population will even itself out. That's fine. What? Jeff, how dare you? We're fine. We're just, look, watch. It's gonna work out. We've got a whole bunch of backlogged food right now, and I'm putting them exclusively in food production. I put them exclusively in food production. We'll try and get some smart people again. See if we can... We're down to 3%. We'll see if we can start affording to get some students. The main thing is we just need to get on top of tools. So the blacksmith's really got to... Oh my goodness, typhus, okay. That's really bad. Okay. We'll just have to do that, I guess. We'll just have to... Hopefully these 5 physicians can go take care of the illness before it becomes a real problem. Ugh. You make 4 of those hubs and slowly raise your firewood limit until you have 5k logs and firewood. Then you make 4 trade posts. Makes sense. I'm just trying to stabilize right now. If we can stabilize, we can then start like foolproofing ourselves up later. Let's take a bunch of people out of fishing here. Okay, so we're catching up on tools. It's good. No worries. Alright, you're out of your carcinogen. Alright, sleep well. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Always appreciate it. Watching us just stare at these numbers as these numbers just get worse. Although it's really boosted our average health. Guess they all came in great condition. They like show up, they see all these people like hobbling around, like starting to pass out from hunger. And they're like, oh, this seems like a great place. We should join these people. And we're like, yeah, we could use some healthy individuals to get back into the fields and farm. All right, Voro, welcome back. I might have just accepted 200 and something nomads, and our education level is abysmal. We need to get clothing online, otherwise we're gonna get in trouble. All right, people are starving again. Here begins the starvation runs again. I'm just hoping that we'll be able to, you know, hold out enough that we'll keep some of the people that popped in. Could you have everyone work stone until they dine for the achievement? No, because we need years to do it. It's going to take years. Because they can only pull out like 100 stone per quarry. Per quarry, and each quarry takes 30 people. So there's no way we'll be able to do that quickly. We need to get ourselves to a stable point first. I'm just hoping we can get some guys that come in with trading ships that we can... It'd be really nice if you could pick some of the nomads instead of all of them every time. If you could just be like, yeah, we'll take like 50-ish people, and then they just divide themselves out by family, right? Like, and they just join in. That'd be much nicer. Oh my because we have a lot of sick people. It's a lot of sick people right now. This is bad. Food reserves are low. Oh, I know. There's more people on food production. I really need those boats, though. The sooner we get these boats, the sooner we can get some food. Not a lot. We can only get like hundreds of food. We can get 1,000 food with what we have that we're able to sell. All right, what are we backlogged on? Is it just wool? Do we just have a ridiculous amount of wool? We do. All right, we have to start selling wool again. Okay, gotta get wool going again. All right, traders, we need to get some wool in here. If we don't get wool in here, it's gonna be real problematic when it comes to time for us to sell stuff, because we're just not gonna have stuff to sell. But yeah, so look, this wheat over here, it was just like not harvested at all. This is what I'm talking about. Like, how does this happen? How does this happen? I don't understand. I mean, granted, these guys live really far away. Some of them do. But not all of them. Some of them live right here. Some of them live right here. This one person right here on his own should be able to do most of this work. Yeah, this city center in here is just a real problem. Poor AI. That's what it really feels like. But we lose so much from farms. We just don't, like, farms are not efficient at all with this problem. We might as well just never have farms. It's just not worth it. Alright, people are freezing to death. What? Stop freezing to death, everyone. That's bad for your health. Part of it is tools. Most of the farms were being done prior to tool shortages. But I can see where it could be a little bit of that. A little bit's education, I bet, as well. But it's a chronic issue. it's a chronic issue. We need more wood. Without enough wood, we can't keep up on tools. Let's get to like 5 of these guys. Let's put in. I don't know, how many can we sneak in here? 5. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna take them out of school. We need these 20 people back. We really need to get more wood production going. We aren't producing enough wood to keep the blacksmiths running at all times. And that's causing shortages on tools. Gotta get these tools fixed up. I want a faster speed than 10 times. I want a faster speed. Hopefully people can get over this typhus soon. Come on now, everyone. Come on now. Okay, so this is all good. We definitely need more vendors. Vendors are a problem. We just aren't... Like, the thing we're running into is that people are showing up to the market and all the food's already been taken, so they just starve when they get to the market. It's a distribution issue, as well as a production issue. But we always have, like, 2 or 3K food on hand, which means it's just not being distributed to people that need it. And the tool problem, and the stove, wait. And the tool problem, and the stove with more logs, but maybe more blacksmiths. We've got 10. We've been able to keep up when we had 8 blacksmiths. I've got 10 to try and boost us up here. So I'm hoping that we don't even have any wool in either of these, do we? Nope, not yet. Great. What was that about? We came with the leather. Best we can do. Grab a little food. Yeah, it's exclusively logs. We've got 10 blacksmiths. They just can't stay busy. The logs are being used for wood production, for firewood production. These guys more often than not just have nothing to do. Or they're trekking across the entire map to go pick up wood. Yeah, so you're working, but you're almost dead. Your health is ridiculously poor. Working. So you're working. Where do you work? And this blacksmith has to walk. Yeah, so it's walking all the way up here to get wood. Yeah, so there's very little work is the issue, which is why I want more vendors. We need more vendors to properly distribute all the goods that we have here, so they don't have to walk so far. But we don't have enough random people to be able to put into the vendor job to move them around, so they can just go to the market here and pick up what they need. It's an issue. 'Tis but a serious problem. Which then means we just never catch up on it. we just don't. We just can't. We just never catch up. So we've almost finished this. Once the disease is gone, we'll take the physicians and put them in Forester as well. If we can just outproduce the need for wood, we might actually fix this issue. Do you have tools? No. But you do have 1,800 wheat. Get an extra 380 over here. 380 of those. Let's see if we can get this food in here. Damn you, compounding errors. I know, right? This game is a very fickle game, in which the balance is actually very important. The balance of things in this game is very important, and layout is way more important than is let on, as well as the in-game wiki here. Very not helpful. It doesn't give you any stats, numbers, how, like, you know, what optimal setups and the like are. So it makes it really hard for a brand new player that's just using this exclusively to jump in. So it's all like all of our problems again are due to city planning. Our city is horrifically planned. But we did get up to 1,000 people, and I'm just hoping we can get up to enough people that we can then finish this achievement and get on with our life with an actual well-planned city. Now that I've learned as much as I've learned. No, it sucks, and the tutorial sucks also. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't teach you. It doesn't teach you anything about this game. It's amazing. There's all this super in-depth like stuff like how do these houses work and what do they do, but in here it doesn't tell you how many slots people actually fill up, because boarding houses will fill up, but you still have empty spots at the bottom of the. Like, you'll go to a boarding house, there'll be people in here, and you'll be able to scroll and go all the way down, and there'll still be more slots. And it's like, wait, what do you mean I have to build a new boarding house? There's space in here. So, like, stuff like that. It's like, wait a second. Nah, it's okay. I've learned enough. I know what we need to do at this point. We're good now. The main thing is I just need to be able to start from scratch. Now we've just got more illnesses. Oh my goodness, you have 0 hearts. You're gonna die. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have another mass dying. The thing is, if I could start the city from scratch again, and we had a faster than times 10 speed, if we could have a times 25 speed, I'd be willing to start from scratch, do this again, and do the achievement. But I really don't want to start over because of just how long it takes to get to a point where you have a big enough group to start doing stone cutting and 10 times speed. Funnily enough, doesn't feel that fast, you know? It really doesn't feel that fast. Are there more maps? Oh yeah, they're procedurally generated. Yeah, Dragon Phoenix is right. Each is generated with the seed. They're procedurally generated. Each map is different. Keep producing food, people. Only produce food. These mass die-offs are unacceptable. Okay, good, you started. Good, you've started. Good, you've started. We're in early autumn. We'll see how well this goes. These here are going to, like, the rate at which this gets harvested. Oh my, this only has 13 on it. Jeez. I don't even know why they're working on it. The rate at which this stuff gets harvested, and if we can actually harvest all of it, is going to dictate whether or not we get ourselves out of this famine here. Let's get some more people into the farming job, just to make sure we have enough people to get it done. But yeah, we've got like people that they're just not picking up. They just don't even, they're not even working on it. It's just there's no work being done on this 93% yield as we hit autumn. Come on, guys. This one's doing well. They don't even have tools. But this one's doing well. This one over here, not so much. A lot of people are dying again. Takes a lot of fishing here, because again, fishing is not as important. Come on. We're down to 13 degrees. It's starting to get cold. I need... This has barely been harvested. Can we get things harvested, please? Our food is not going up at all. I mean, we've got to, like, the frost didn't come in at mid-autumn this year, so that's good, but we still have these things that just aren't being picked up. Yeah, each person is 100 food per year. Yeah, no, but that's the real problem is we have the capacity to make the food we need. We have the capacity for it, but people just aren't picking it up. People won't pick it up. If we harvested 100% of the farms that we have here, we'd be fine. We'd be making enough food each year that we'd be doing okay, with like a slight bit of expansion by reintroducing people into these positions. You just have like 48,000. Yeah, no, definitely, but we can't. We can't get there. It won't let us. Maybe double. Well, the thing is, we have to have a surplus to even start getting to those kinds of numbers. We need to make enough that people aren't starving every year. We have to get out of the famine first. And the thing is, it doesn't matter. If I take literally everyone out of all jobs and only put them into food, we don't seem to be making enough food. Because they just don't want to harvest anything for some reason. They just don't want to harvest it. And we've been given a grace period here. It's winter. We're in the heart of winter, and we're still allowed to pick. Yeah, that's the thing, is I'm not sure if we can fix this town. I really want to, but I'm pretty confident we can't fix it. I'm pretty confident we just literally can't fix it. These declines are too strong. We can't get enough wood to make enough tools. We can't get enough tools to make people more efficient, so they can't get enough wood because they're not that efficient to make enough tools to remove tool needs. Same thing goes for food. We can't get enough food to stop people from dying, so then people keep shifting their jobs, which means that they might be on the other side of the map and they shift to being a farmer, and then they have to run all the way down here to go and start farming, but they're really far away, so they miss like most of the period to do any farming. It's such a... We're in a positive feedback loop right now, unfortunately. It seems like we're in a positive feedback loop. There's no real way for us to jump out of it. I really don't want to do a new town though, because the new town, like, the new town will not be focusing on this achievement. This achievement won't be done until the end of the new town, if the new town is stable enough. They shift to the closest job from their house, yeah. But that doesn't change the fact that they might be on the opposite side of the map as a vendor, picking something up, and then switching to being a farmer, and then running down here, and during that time they aren't harvesting. Because I feel like that's the issue. It's true. At least I have more people to help. Help me. We're dying en masse. We have mass death. Help me. Food.
I honestly think we're at the point now where it's more important that we have traders that actually bring this wool in here, because we have so much wool and it's just not getting here. And we could use that wool badly. We've got like 2,000 wool, which would turn into 10,000 food if we sold it directly for food. So I really think we need more vendors. Spring has sprung. Back to work. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna pull out a bunch of these farmers, because again, if they're not worth their weight. They're not worth their weight like hunters and gatherers are. Hunters and gatherers are actually worth their weight. So we'll grab a handful of farmers. We're not gonna let them do that. Come on, we can turn this around. We just need to get more wood so we can get more tools. That's what we need. We need more. We either need more food or we need more wood, or we just need to buy tools. That's the thing. If we can get wood, get tools, or get food, we can start fixing this problem. If we have a whole backlog of food, we can take a bunch of people out of food production to go make wood. That'll then make tools. So then we can fix this and make people more efficient, so then we need less people working on food. If we can just buy tools, then that just fixes the problem. We just start making more stuff. If we can buy wood, we can then just make tools to then work on that. It's a real problem. We just do not have the wood, and we need it. We need it badly. You're just amazed that every time you get nomads, enough people die off to bring you back to where you started every time. Like the people that were you're doing. I think the main thing is I just need to not take nomads. I think I just need to resist the urge to allow nomads to join in and just not take nomads. Because we've been slowly recovering when we don't take nomads. Nomads just cause problems and bring sicknesses. That's what I'm thinking. I think I just need to resist the want to take in nomads. I saw 200 nomads and I was like, I mean, we could probably take these people pretty good. But no, we need to just not take nomads. Nomads are just going to cause issues. Because we didn't have a tool problem until we suddenly had nomads. We've gone back to the same place that we were at when we had those nomads that showed up, but also have no tools. So it's definitely worse. You need to educate your workforce. I can't afford to right now. I really need to, and I've been trying to get us back up, but then we end up in this death spiral, and I bring them back into the workforce. But you're right, we really do need to educate our workforce. It's a serious issue. We need tools and education, and without either, our efficiency is just garbage. Just garbage. So how many deaths does he have on his hands now? They're not on my hands. They're on the hands of the farmers who decide to not pick up the food. It's not my fault. That's their fault. Yeah, minimum 700 people have died so far. It's been a lot of people. A lot of people have died. So we're back into a mass starvation. I'm just going to not touch professions, and I'm going to let them just die off naturally and do their thing. Oh. We just gained 40 people. 40 people just became of age. Okay. In which case, yeah, let's get some people back on the job, right? Okay. 60 in. We'll let the rest sit here. More wood chopping? We've got 60 people on wood. We don't have the wood. More wood chopping doesn't make sense. I'm actually going to take people out of wood chopping. Like, wood chopping is not worth it. We don't have enough wood. We can't woodchuck if we don't have any wood. Woodchucks can't chuck if no wood to chuck, right? Teachers? We definitely need teachers. We'll only do one teacher for now. We're still in a death spiral, which means we're going to need more labor, but we'll put one teacher in for the moment. We'll just put one teacher in. But the thing is, it's just like, it takes 20 people out that we could be using to try and make food. Just attempt to make food to stop us from dying out. How many foresters? Yeah, we got 48. But it doesn't matter. We're on a mass die-off again. That's it. Everyone's dying again. Oh, hold on. These 12 traders are finally getting their work done. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get a bunch of pecans. Okay, these traders are finally starting to get their jobs done. Goodness. Just a little more. The town of Coffin, where you learn to, where you leave in a coffin. The town of Coffin, where you born, live, and die in. No need to leave. You don't have enough food for the journey. Yeah, we're struggling on being cold as well, because again, just not enough wood. We just don't produce enough wood here. We run out of wood for coffins. We just chuck them in the river. Yeah, like we're just chucking people in the river at this point. We can't even bury them anymore. Oh no, we still have one grave here. Still have a grave spot. Still got a spot there for a grave. Dismiss the trader? Why? Why do we want to dismiss the trader? We can still pull food from him while he's here. Faster for newer traders. The issue isn't so the issue with traders right now is when he leaves, we don't know if we're gonna get a food one back, and also if we dismiss him by the time he comes back, we could still have pulled a little bit of extra food out of him. So because if we have him leave and then we get like 3 people that try and like sell us seeds in a row, we're hosed. Like it's a problem. Otherwise I would. Yeah, no, this town, I said, I think like an hour ago, that this was doomed, and I'm pretty confident we can't claw this back. But we haven't died outright yet either, and we know how my RimWorld games went, guys. We know how it was when we played RimWorld. If you pin the trading post, you can't leave. Seriously? Cool. Are you serious? You ain't going anywhere. This is our food boat. Stop working on this one. Start dropping everything off in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is amazing. Give me, it's all you can eat. Give me more. Just started a fresh game. You really don't think you can? Well, it's gonna be an experiment because we need him here. It'll be an experiment. We're just gonna keep pulling food out of him as much as we can. Yeah, so now we're starting to catch up on tools. Also, because people that need tools are dying. But you know that's not important. Ignore that one. Shh, it's fine. Ooh, the other person's here. Well, definitely sell 543. Bunch here. I need more traders. Okay. All right. Get to work, everyone. We need to trade things. He's too stubborn, trying to stabilize and get one last achievement instead of getting in a new run. Yep, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. I refuse to give up in games. I refuse to give up in games. It's only a new challenge. It's only a new challenge. That's all it is. Recovering from this is strictly a challenge. Just get drunk and enjoy the show. Yeah, just enjoy the nonsense. It's fine. We'll be okay. I mean, it seems to be working. We just have food stores here. We just need to get stuff to sell to them. That's it. And all it is just hauling the stuff over here. That's the real problem. So looks like we stabilized on food. Yeah, so it looks like food... Okay, food stabilized. Nice. Welcome to the town of Rip? No. It's the town of Coffin. Town of Coffin. We named it that way for a reason. It's almost like we knew. Yeah, McConnell's a big boy, and he's a big boy adult, and he's got a real job that requires him being, you know, like sober in the morning, so he can't do that anymore. Stabilized on food from the trader that you're holding hostage? Yep. You can't leave. I need you. I need you. Give me more food. We're trying. Okay, we're just gonna scratch this again. It's clearly not worth it. Like we've seen time in and time out that it's just strictly not worth it having farmers. How many can we play with? 35 of these. We make significantly more food and at a regular, consistent output from all of these other positions. There's literally no need for us to have farmers. Farmers are so useless. They just don't get us food. Because they build up all this food, they spend all this time making food, and they harvest none of it. Or 50%-ish of it. It's not worth it. So we're just gonna stop doing farmers. Instead, we'll just focus on everything else. And that should fix our food supply. Our production is still just woefully inadequate. It's just woefully inadequate. We just can't purchase enough stuff. These traders move such a small quantity at a time. It's disappointing. We need to get this to 10k. That's what the achievement is, getting this right here to 10k. And we just can't afford to put people in stone cutting. Also disappointing. Come on, game. Faster. Faster. We gotta go faster. Some people are starving, some people still don't have tools, but we're catching up on tools. We're starting to get there with tools. Oh, a whole bunch of people are adults now. Now let's get one person as a teacher now. Let's get us up to... I mean, heck, let's just get all these online. Let's just go... We need as much wood as we can possibly produce. Food production seems fine. We'll just leave food production as is for now. It's fine. We just need to catch up on tools. Actually. We've got enough wood. We really need to get blacksmiths online. Let's go down to 30 on here. 45. I'm just hoping we can get enough food to slow us down a bit, but we're making enough. We've got enough stone and iron now. We just need the blacksmiths to get to work. That's all. Wow, look at all this food here. Too bad. Too bad, too late. Sober's fine until you have to deal with too many idiots. I don't know. I guess it depends. Sometimes it's fun to just watch them. You never know what they're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna try and get some educated people in this town. Instead of our we have a 1% educated rate right now. This is really bad. Because I keep pulling them all out to get work done. We also only have an 80% clothed rate, which is not ideal either. A whole bunch of people are getting born. Working on it. How's it going, Maylove? How are you doing today? Welcome to Coffin. Population. Wooden casket. Wooden casks. You know. It's fine. Let's pour some tea. There we go. Let's have some more tea over here. Alright, so we've got a couple of students coming in. We're still working on tools. We're almost there. And once we have tools under control, then it's just getting education under control. The tea for tonight is Earl Grey. I didn't change it from last night. I just swapped out the bags. I didn't swap it for anything else. Because the container of them, container of the bags was right here. Right next to me. Didn't go anywhere. Didn't go anywhere. Still in arm's reach, so I was like, ah, good enough. Winter is coming into Russia. Ooh. That's no good. That's no good. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, so I think, you know what? I think you're right. I think they don't leave if you leave these pinned open. I think this is amazing. We're just holding them hostage. I think I feel like this test is successful. I think this was a successful test. When in doubt, keep it pinned. Like, these guys can't go anywhere. This, like, that's amazing. Let's just buy some more food. Pull it on in. Like, that's amazing. So we just need to get stuff into for the traders to swap out. It's pretty good. What's up, Voro? What about? We're still struggling on food, though. Even with me buying a bunch. Okay, we're almost there on tools. We're almost there on tools. Once we have tools done, we should be okay. We're just gonna have to keep pulling back on wood production now. We really have to start pulling back on wood production. Okay. We need clothing up online. It's a real problem here. Wool coats, wool coats, wool coats. Are you making a wool coat? You're making a wool coat, making a wool coat. We'll put down here. Wool, wool, wool. Okay. So that's all 9 of those. So that way we've got, they're only making wool, so this means that we can have all of the leather get turned into food. Just, all the leather goes here, all spare wool gets pulled in as well. Let's do that. Male love. Making a scene. We just can't turn around with this food, which is ridiculous. It's like, okay, our productivity is above. So we're producing more than we're using right now. Finally. We're doing over the last 2 years. Not last year, but this year we are. Okay. So we might be able to turn this around. Nomads! Go away. We can't take nomads. Nomads are going to get us in trouble. How big are the forests that the foresters are in? Pretty big. We've got this forester here. We've got this forester here. He's got this circle. We've got this forester here. Let's get this one. Got this forester here. We got this forester here. we've got a forester over here. This one's not the best. We got a forester over here. We got another one over here, but he's been kind of encroached in by our stone, because we were doing stone stuff. Same with this one. We're trying to really get the stone cranked out as fast as we could. We need to get these rebuilt. We just haven't gotten around to it. But we have a whole bunch of that here as well. So we're working on it. Go play Dota? Nah, I did Dota 2 beta. I was a beta tester for Dota 2. I don't need to play Dota anymore. I played enough of it. I played enough of it back in the day. I'm good. You're on a small map? I think we're on a medium map? Or a large map, maybe? Hey, Twisted Rocket, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Welcome to the absolute ridiculousness that is me trying to just... I'm trying to brute force through this. And so far, I think we're getting somewhere. This is definitely not a small map. I don't know what size it is. It's either medium or large. I can't quite remember. The small map is really small, though. Goodness. Yeah, we're holding both of these men hostage. Yeah, they're not allowed to leave. They're here to ensure that we don't just completely outright starve to death. Or at least we try to avoid outright starving to death. Give me more of your pecans. They're delicious and we need them. Give me potatoes. Actually, in here, inventory. Let me stop doing hide coats. Hide coats are not worth it for us. We only want the raw materials for now. We'll get there. Potatoes? Yeah, we need potatoes. How's it going, Blood Angel? How are you doing today? Oh, you're cooking pork chops? Uh-oh. That sounds amazing. Well, when they're done, would you be kind enough to put a picture of those in the Chef's Kitchen channel in Discord? And make everyone, including me, jealous? Can you do that? Oh man, I love seeing all the crazy food. I can't believe that Dire Bunny's not here here today, but Dire Bunny made a cake. There's a picture if you go to that channel. There's a picture where Dire Bunny made a cake using soda, like orange soda, instead of baking soda, and it's amazing. It's amazing. You bake everything because you can't cook? Nah, no worries. Cooking's an art. Baking is a science. It just means you're a scientist, Blood Angel. It just means you're a scientist. It's fine. Yeah, these guys have been here for like multiple seasons now. It's definitely been over a year. Like at least a year that we've had them here. Let's continue to buy small quantities of all of the food they have on hand. Oh, 100. Okay. Just gonna keep buying it. Doing our best to try and keep afloat. We're still on top of production, and yet we still feel like we're behind. It's amazing. Time for more teachers. Time for more educated. Do we have spare? Oh, we do. We've got spare people. Perfect. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Damn it. Okay, well, we got some Dumbos put back into the labor pool. Hopefully they can fly with their big ears. Gosh darn it. Let's get up to 20 on here. And let's try and get these woodcutters to just really output a whole bunch of firewood and see if we can start selling firewood for food. Let's see if we can use that to stabilize here. Also, we're gonna pull back on blacksmiths to like 7. We don't need that many now that we're caught up. We'll put like 10 people additional in fishing, so hopefully we can get that going. Only thing that tastes the same microwaved is scrambled eggs. Huh. Depends on how you make your scrambled eggs. Oh my goodness, yes. Nah, I like scrambled eggs on a pan. Old school. I mean, you can do a microwave omelet. Like, that's something you can do, but if it's scrambled, not so much. You put cheese in it, and that's it. I mean, you know, it's not bad. At least you have something in there. It's not just an egg that has been scrambled. At least you're putting some pizzazz in there. It's not just an egg that has had the unfortunate event of being scrambled. So this, we want more pecans and more pears. Another trader. I need more traders so that we can make sure we keep working on it. Hot sauce on everything? What's like what style of hot sauce? I guess would be a good question. Or honey? Oh man, I haven't had honey on things in a while. Although I gotta say, like, one thing that some people, you know, are like, what? Put honey on that? Is honey on cornbread is really good. Honey on cornbread. Like, cornbread that has corn in it. I'm not reading that. I'm sorry, man. I love you. Give me something else. I'm not reading that. I'm sorry, man. It's a bit much on me. Otherwise, I will do it, but I will change words. That's all. Just heads up. You choose. You can choose. You like hot stuff? Not hot stuff? Yeah, you like sweet hot stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm with you on that one. I actually preferred, like, I prefer not chili hot. I prefer, like, I don't know. Does anyone know what the difference is on that? Like, yeah, like wasabi. That kind of, yeah. Wasabi, horseradish. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff more than I'd like chilies. Like chili hot. Because chili hot just stays around forever. Meanwhile, them roots, they kick you down hard and then they walk away. And then you can taste food again. Right? You get hit really hard. You take like, 30 seconds to a minute, and then you can taste your food again. Chilies? Nah, you start eating that stuff, you start losing the ability to taste anything, and then why are you eating it in the first place? Like, what's the point? You can't taste it, and it hurts. What? That doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. 50 of these, 25 of these. And, we don't have enough potatoes anymore. We'll go for cherries again. So do cherries, we're gonna have cherries. Pears. Oh my goodness, yes. Spicy honey mustard is amazing. Wait, but you hate mustard? Huh. Interesting. Huh, okay. Horseradish has been an awesome addition to meatballs or meatloaf. Oh yeah, there we go. now we're talking. Why are we so slow? What happened? What was the disaster? Pasture. Okay. Is it this one? Wait, what? All seem fine to me. I don't. What? Okay. Alright, well, whatever. You also hate mayo? But it's canned tuna? Oh, yeah. Mayonnaise is like. It goes hand in hand with tuna. 100%. 100%. Alright, so we got a couple people here. So we're still building things. So that might be a good sign. We might be able to start getting these to be more efficient up here. Let's get worked on. That still needs to get worked on. So we're still working on it. Hopefully we can get that going soon. Okay, we're starting to stockpile some firewood. We're getting somewhere. Inventory, firewood, 200, whoa, 200 firewood. Inventory, firewood, 200. Leather, 100. And wool, 100. Because otherwise then we'll go and pick up the other stuff. Because we'll just be stuck focusing on one. Let's try and get some firewood in here. Let's start siphoning firewood off. It looks like we can start doing that. Try and use that as well. Some more things for us to sell with. Onion mustard depends on how they make it, though. Too much mustard, and it's no thanks. I love mustard. I'm a huge fan of mustard. Oh, it's these ones. Okay. Alright, I forgot we had pastures over here. Just completely forgot about these. Whoops. Yeah, let's just kill off these chickens. It's fine. We'll just turn them straight into food, and then we'll go and disperse chickens back out here. Don't do that to me. Slowing down the game. Come on, game. You know better than that. You know better than that. What? Go away. I know, we're just infested. Like, the infestation just keeps moving back and forth. It's fine. Empty them out of here. Accept. We'll empty them out of here. And we'll split. There we go. Fixed it. Empty one out, and then split. Done. Infestation dealt with. Take a bit for them to come back, but we got a big injection of chicken. A whole bunch of chicken now. How want your purging of the Xenons? I don't know. Who's working on that right now? I know Beta Male was doing that. I don't know if anyone else is working on it. Oh, are you talking about the infest? Okay, I gotcha. It went well. We bait and switched them. I gotcha. Low food? No worries. We know. Oh, we know. We're still losing population here. But we are educating people. So we're slowly catching up on so we got tools, we got clothing, and now we're working on education. Take some people out of the clothing production. We don't need this many people in it. Ah, okay. Well, you're picky. Tomatoes and onions are nasty too, but just because of texture. You'll do tomato sauce and onion powder. Oh man, I know someone who just eats onions, just like an apple. I couldn't do it. I can't do that. It's a bit too much for me. I'll be honest. It's a bit much for me, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's just weird having all this stuff just jammed in the corner over here. But we can start grabbing more food, I guess. Let's get more beans. More pears. Alright, so that's 3,000 more food there. So we're working on that. No. That was Puri Beta Male. Was the one who left to go play games. Blood Angel was not. Different person. Different person was doing that. Uh-oh. Alright, luckily we got our physicians, so hopefully we can take this one out. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. You're just not paying attention. It's fine. I understand how that goes. I don't pay attention from time to time as well. All right, you're out of here. Okay, take care, Greensworth. Take care. Hope to see you tomorrow when we're doing Kingdom Come Deliverance, because we're at like the point where we finished all of our treasure hunting last week. Treasure map hunting. We've done most of the side quests, so we're gonna start doing more main storyline here. It's about About time to do more main storyline on Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's gonna be good. What? Trouter, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, come on, just one person who's sick. Oh, perfect. And this is already in here with their awful health. Okay, so we are letting people get through that aren't going to school, but I still want to. I still want some more people in the labor force right now to counteract the people that are dying. So we need more herbalists to try and counteract this health problem. So cool. We instantly took care of people being sick. So we get 10 people in for herbalists. We need to get more medicine in here and get this health sorted like immediately. It's really bad. People are struggling. There's not a lot of health going on here. We need to start picking up more wood again. Wood seems to be our bottleneck. Let's get ourselves, let's just seesaw this back the other way again. Fill that back up. And that's fine. We can do that. Still the 2 builders. Because they're going to be taking wood as well. These builders, they're going to have to take wood out of the stockpile. So we really need to get this going. But I really want to get our health back up to reduce the amount of times we're going to end up getting diseases, because that's just going to hurt us in the long run. How long is it taking you to reforest? Reforesting isn't so much of a problem. The foresters are the ones that are deforesting and reforesting. So they're both cutting down trees and planting babby new trees. But I just need more of them to do their job, because they're the ones that... Like, only 8 logs... Let's get some venison. Only 8 logs from this one. This one's actually broken, so actually rebuild some of these. Let's don't care too much about that right now. We're not going to be up at max on herbalism anytime soon here. But this guy's pulled in 82 logs. This guy over here pulled in 36. So they're all pulling in a couple of logs at a time. We just need many, many more. There just aren't enough. Six of those, and 40 of these. Okay, we're gonna wipe out your pecans and your potatoes, and we'll go for your mushrooms next. And over here, we'll wipe out these peppers. Buy them all. We'll take these mushrooms for 60 more. There we go. There's only 40 mushrooms left. Okay, and we have another infestation. Jeez. Okay. Which pastor has it now? This one. Okay. It's likely going to get spread between 2, so we're just going to empty that out. Getting these infestations is most assuredly not helping. Food is in Discord? Awesome. Thank you. I look forward to looking at that food. And also, I hope everyone else does too. We gotta spread the love, the love of good food. Cheese is an interesting touch. Oh, did you put cheese on it? Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell more. 50 more of these. 12 more of these. 50 more of these. Mushrooms 105. Alright, he's almost free to go. We've almost bought all the food we're willing to buy from him, and then he's free to go. He just has to stick around until you buy all of his wares. We almost got him. Let's Sorry, I read the wrong one. I read 370 here. 330. This one's gonna be here for a while. He's not going anywhere. This one's about done. It's just the cherries, the mushrooms, the berries, and the fish, and then he's allowed to go. We're not gonna buy the chicken or the venison because it's costs significantly more. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I was hoping we'd be able to solve that problem. It's okay. It is what it is. That's just more food and more wool, and then we'll just reseed it with these guys over here. Split them up. Get back in there. When you season, you just use tons of garlic powder. Delicious. We're moderately stabilizing, and we're slowly getting more people in the labor force for us to to get to work. A lot of people from the adults right now. So I guess we'll just get some more people in fishing, because we need to do something to keep up this food other than relying on just buying it. We need to get more people in food production here. Alright, let's empty this out. Full, full, split it. Perfect. Alright, that's done. Dealt with that one. So we're still just slowly bringing stuff in, but no firewood yet. That's okay. We'll get there eventually. We just need to continue to make more wood. Also, I am curious, how are we doing here? Okay, so we are producing more than we're using. However, if we go to this, okay, we're not in trouble yet. We're losing a little bit of our stone on the stockpile, but not too much yet. Still okay. We're still all right. We still just need to make 2,000 stone, and we're okay. The potatoes taste like pork because you cook them together. Ah, that's always the best way to go. It really is. Okay, let's get some more vendors to hopefully reduce walking distance for a lot of people here. Looks like we've pretty much made our blacksmith cap here, so let's get us down to just 3 of these guys. And just get down to 3 of these as well. So we can have more people do other things, like, you know, make us food. So let's get more people on fishing. Need more people on fishing. Get that fish count up. Yeah, low food. We just always have low food. Oh, goodness gracious. But we're getting there. I think we're starting to stabilize here. We just need to take it nice and slow and steady. Get more people in fishing, and then start getting people in farming again. Once things are a little more stable in terms of how many people we have working at the vendor. I think we're at the point we can probably have a 3rd teacher here, so we can get up to 60 students at a time. We're at 0% educated people. Ooh, we're waiting for this class of 40 to graduate. At least we got pretty much everyone clothed and tooled now. It's 99%, but yeah, I'll change around once someone picks up the piece they need. Oh, we'll see. Wish you had applesauce though. Oh man, applesauce and pork chops go well together. They go really well together. What's up, Spexer? Would you believe me if I said you want to tear down the base, the railway system in Factorio on Saturday? Spexer, why would you want to do that? It looks so pretty. 0 educated people. No, it's the thing is they don't even understand the concepts of those Blood Angels. They can't even be on one side or the other because they just don't even know. We got a fire. Oh please, we got a well right here, so it should be fine. I mean, we might actually not rebuild this. Where do you work? The schoolhouse. Okay, should probably rebuild it. Or wait, no, it's this one. Oh, won't tell me. Alright, hopefully we can put this out without it spreading, because that's what we got a well there for. Well, I mean, we'll see how he toots his horn at the end of this year, right? With what's going on right now. We'll see what his opinion is at the end of the year. I think we're in a trying time for people of said belief. Well, if you ever like, have they read the one study that in quotes proved that then months later, not years, months later, they came out and said, well, we technically lied, sorry everyone. Because if they didn't, then they're not doing their due diligence in studying if they say they are. Let's trade that out, and let's trade these out as well. You can't, in this day and age, you can't just read an article head and say you're an expert, alright? You gotta actually read these things. That's all. Oh my goodness. How's it going, Rose? How you doing? Welcome. We're trying to recover from mass die-off problems in this town. It's slow and steady recovery right now. We're slowly on the upswing here, so it's good. But the grand scheme of things here, so you can see, is we've been slowly hemorrhaging people. We're on the slow upswing right now. We're getting there. Slow and steady. I'm doing well. What's going on with the town? Just death. Just a lot of death. Yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly right, Blood Angel. But the thing is, people do what people want to do. And you know what? They're allowed to do that. But that also means that if there are consequences, it's on them. So, there you go. It's entirely on them. One guy said otherwise and he's kicked out. There's too much tribalism these days. There's just too much tribalism these days. It doesn't make sense. You should check out things from like all sides of all arguments to truly understand them. You can't just be like, well, I'm with this tribe, so I only believe these things, because otherwise, you got to get a well-rounded view on everything. If you don't get a well-rounded view, you can't make your own opinions. You can only follow people's opinions, which I mean makes sense when you're really young, but I mean, when you're an adult, you should spend the time, even if it's just a little, just to get just a little bit of an understanding of how everyone thinks and operates. It'll help you in the future. You threw off. So you almost thought. Oh, you threw you off. You almost thought Enigmatic Rose was in here. Nah. Different person. Rosengore? Is the T silent? Roselagore? The T's silent, right, Rose? Or is it Roselagort? Legort. Speak perfect French. Legort. Okay, so there is no T. The T's silent. Or was it like Lego? Right? No? Close. I never tried to learn French. I never learned French. Not even a smidgen of it. I don't know how to pronounce it. I never learned that one. Let's get what we can get 180 of the berries, and we can get an extra 60 of the mushrooms. Extra 60 of these pecans. Just trying to keep us afloat here. Trying to keep on trying. Okay, get some more fishermen. Keep on fishing. Wait, the T isn't silent? I don't understand. Because the name is originally from Brittany. Oh. But long story short, Legorette. Okay. Enigmatic Rose 4 is a fellow streamer that Svexer and I play games with on the weekend. We all stream together with Shilling. There's 4 of us in total. Yep, there you go. But she is currently MIA at the moment. She's busy. So right now it's just Svexer, myself, and Shilling that are trying our best. We're trying our best. But when she comes back, we'll probably end up playing a little more ridiculous games than things like we are right now with Factorio, which was a little more focused on high efficiency stuffs than the quantity of ridiculousness that you can do. Let's get 300 potatoes. So we're still not producing enough food. Somehow. Somehow our production is just garbage. And I think it might have to do with our education level. Just maybe. just might. I don't know. Yeah, without Rose, it's an unorganized mess. It's amazing. Yeah, she's yeah. Yeah. When Rose is around, it's an organized mess. So important. You just noticed the town's name is Coffin. Oh yeah, Coffin's been doing pretty well. It's been especially with these magnificent graphs going back 100 years. We did really well here. I was very proud of this. I was so proud of this. We evened out. It was amazing. It was so good. We were crushing it. I just want to get back to that point again, where we are like totally fine and not constantly dying of starvation again. We should have. Oh no, these we didn't make actual production spaces, did we? We just made houses and the like over here. Barns, so they don't have to run so far, which is good. Do we need to actually rebuild some of these barns? Good, so it looks like these guys are self-sufficient up here then, yeah? Not quite. For some reason. Goodness gracious, you work over there? Why? Let's get that rebuilt. Let's get to work on that. We're dying of starvation still. Okay, here we go. We got 72, so we can go ahead and we can pull these. We can jump on fish for 720. Nope, sorry. I'm again reading the wrong section, reading up here, not down there. So we can get 675. Pull them. Ah, we're starting to pull firewood. Nice. We fired up. People are dying en masse again. Not so nice. Okay. Just gonna take all of our tailors, all of our blacksmith out here. We're just gonna try and capitalize on firewood cutting right now, just so we can try and sell more of this, please. We're trying really hard here. Let's keep pushing for it. You watch any of those videos with flat earthers doing experiments and proving themselves wrong? Nah, I haven't seen any of those. Again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, they're entitled to it. The only time I get a little grumpy about it is when people start shouting matches without, you know, actual evidence. Doesn't matter what side it is. If you can't point to if you get into like a serious heated, actually not even an argument, if you get into a debate, because debates are all about who's right and who's wrong. An argument is about shouting at each other and maybe trying to understand the other person's side. Maybe. A debate is like actually being like, you're wrong, I'm right, you need to change to my opinion. That's a debate. If you're gonna get into a debate, you need like actual like evidence on hand. You know, if you're gonna try and actually change someone's opinion, if you're gonna try and like force someone to change their opinion, you need actual evidence on hand. I don't care what side of the argument you're on. That's the way it needs to be. Because otherwise it's just he said, she said, I read this, I saw this on the internet, I was on Reddit one time. Like, no, that's completely invalid, does not work, you can't do that. But if it's an argument and you're just fine with being in a shouting match and kind of sort of understanding their opinion, that's fine. That's fine. You can then just he said, she said, I read these 5 titles. I didn't read the articles, I read the titles, and I'm an expert now. You can do that, you're allowed to. Everyone's entitled to do so. Just be aware that if there are consequences for your opinions and your actions, it's on you. That's all. Which is why I always say, stay informed. Try and learn what you can. You never know what's going to be useful. You literally never know what's going to be useful out there. The world is a crazy place. It's a crazy, crazy place. It just really is. Like birds or drones? Oh man, I know a couple of people that think that, yeah. But you know, with some of the ways they act, I can see their opinion. I can see why they think that. Definitely can. The moon is hollow? That one I don't know. Because like there's like I don't know. That one's kind of tough. That one, like the moon is hollow. I don't believe that. But I don't really see how one can do an experiment at home to make themselves confident that's the case. You know? Right? Because I feel like any of the ones that like are like the real big debates, like, you know, like pigeons and crows and scrub jays, they're all robots. It's like, well, I mean, maybe, but there's also pictures of these birds in books back in, you know, the year 1200, right? Were they robots back then? Probably not. Are there bird robots now? Maybe. There might be some people. I mean, I know there's like some people are working on it. There's like a what was this? A couple of years ago, there was a robot eagle that was being worked on, and it was able to kind of fly, kind of, before horrifically crashing and needing to be repaired. But it was cool. It's pretty cool. It's because we've had so many people die so often at this point. I'm just gonna have to let it be. Like we're like kind of stabilizing. At this point I can't be freaking out anymore. It's not like I can't. We have lost so many people throughout the course of this. Like there isn't a death counter on here. There's just a population counter on here. That's it. That's all we've got, and it's just we just lose because again this right here is like a little. This is like the 900 mark right here. We lost like 400 and something people. What we're losing right now, it's nothing. I think I'm falling into the opinion that we can't salvage this. The layout is too poor. I don't think we can salvage this. I was really hoping we could. Lizards had robots when humans didn't. But the thing is, lizards clearly can't have robots because we know there aren't lizards because they're not warm-blooded, so they would die of the cold. So we would see heat signatures on where their cultures are, where lizard people live, because they'd have to have large heat signatures during the winter. So nope. That one I'm pretty confident on. No lizard people. Because the brain requires so much power in the first place. There's like just lizards being able to do stuff with robots. That would be no way. That's no way. There's like unless the only way most of these opinions of how the world works can survive and actually be legitimate is if you have zero trust on governing bodies. If you have zero trust on governing bodies, then yeah, they're all plausible. If you do trust governing bodies, no. Many of them don't make sense. Many of them don't make sense. You have to literally outright straight not trust government agencies and the like. Otherwise, they don't like it. They literally go hand in hand with these thoughts. Oh no, yeah, Spexter. What do you mean? I've managed to suppress brainwaves to stop me from feeling anxious about failing. We've failed so many times in this game. It's just normal. I'm not suppressing anything. It's just normal now. How many trade posts do you have? 2. We got 2 trade posts. We couldn't build more because we don't actually have enough stuff to sell, which is a real problem. But yeah, no, I think this colony's a wash. Like we've pushed and tried for this entire stream to pull ourselves back up to the point where we can actually get output, and we can't. we're not making any progress. And while I do like doing this kind of stuff, and I would, if it was just me playing all by myself, I would just continue to struggle and try. It's not worth doing that if you guys are hanging out. We might as well just jump to the next event, right? Like, this doesn't make sense for us to keep doing this. So we'll probably end up giving up on this one. No farms? No, the biggest issue with farms, we do have 75 farm worth of space. The issue with farms that we're having right now is that they'll grow them, harvest 50% or less of the farms, and then the frost will take it. So they're woefully inefficient compared to doing any other type of food acquisition. So, no farms. No farms. Not until we have a high enough population that farms then become viable because we have food and the like easily accessible, and we don't at the moment. So it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense right now. It's all like all of our problems are literally stem from this island right here. We're gonna let these guys go. Like, all this stuff up here is pretty well built, pretty well put together. All these. This island right here is a big issue. It's too residential. The residential zones are too packed. It's caused massive issues with commuting, which just breaks everything in this game. So the next colony we do is going to be significantly better. Better with orchards? Yeah, we did that with orchards earlier, and we still ended up running into a similar problem. We've got some of these orchards that are still producing, but we're gonna have to. We'll have to go and just start the new colony, because what we'll do instead, because we're trying to jump on these achievements over here. This is only our second colony, by the way. Just so you know, we're on colony number 2. This is my second attempt at this game. And we've gotten 86% of all the achievements done. Just letting you know. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. So our next one, we're going to do an uneducated, isolationist, one with nature run. And at the end of it, we'll then go and do stonework. We'll just have to do it that way. It doesn't seem like something we can do. Actually, we'll probably, you know what? If we're doing isolationist, which requires no trade posts, that means we can't buy stone. So we need... Oh, maybe we are going to wrap this into the same one. Maybe that does work perfectly fine. Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. We could do that. That might work. That might work. We can give it a shot. You work for the government? You know they are way too incompetent to pull off stuff of such a magnitude. Yeah, that's my opinion. Is that the number of time the government, like government bodies in general, have information leaks in the first place, or struggle to manage things when things aren't perfect, is so often that trying to, and unless the majority of the population is also in on it. Just saying, there's no way. But you know. Fun fact, potatoes contain most of the stuff you need to survive. You can live a long time with just potatoes. Yes, but you have to eat the skins. If you don't eat the skins of a potato, you don't get much of it. You have to eat the skins. It's the only way. The food shortage is way too far gone. Yeah, it's like no, with the food storage is too far from the farms. Nah, not even close. Not even close. Farm, storage. Farm, storage. Farm, storage. Farm, house, and storage. Storage over here as well. No, the farms and storage, like that's not the problem. The issue is that people are dying, so then occupations are being changed. And the people that are then becoming the farmers are on the other side of the map up here when they need to be working down here, because they're like a vendor working for the market. So they live nearby. So they change to the closest occupation to their house, but they're already way up here. And we did smaller farms first, and we found them even worse than these. We found smaller farms to be less efficient than these, which is why we changed over to these ones. So we changed over to the 14x14s because the 7x7s were woefully inefficient, because instead of harvesting 50% like these guys do, we were harvesting 20%. So it just didn't make sense. Housing doesn't evolve at all. Yeah, it just really comes down to the fact that we need to, like, I need to just do better planning. Again, this is our second colony ever, so I was learning. I'm still just really happy that we managed to get so many achievements done during this run that was literally doomed for failure. I'm really good at just holding off from things falling apart. But then we hit the tipping point when I just pushed the system too hard trying to mine stone, and stone alone. Then nothing else. And it just kind of fell apart from there. But it's okay. We'll get it next time. Get it next time. Have you done Mountain Man? We will be doing that up and coming. We haven't done it yet. Elysium. So the plan, Elysium, is our next colony is going to be an isolationist. What's the other ones? An uneducated isolationist, one with nature run that will then end with stonework, because we didn't manage to do it this run, because we have 8,000 already mined, but we can't get the remaining 2,000 because this colony is falling apart. And then our third one after that will be the Mountain Man, which will be the final one we do. But we've done all the other achievements. Look at all these other achievements we got. Oh, we picked them all up. So good. Yeah, so next run's going to be the one with nature. One with nature is no pastures. So no sheep, no cows, no chickens. No farms, and no orchards. You have to get up to a population of 400 people with none of those. So that's going to be our next run. Also, isolationist means no trade posts. So that means we're not even allowed to sell for food or stone or iron, nothing, none. We're doing none of that. And also uneducated, which means that people are going to be running at, like, you know, essentially 50% of capacity for their jobs. So it's going to be a doozy. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing that one. Definitely want to see those. Those are the hardest ones in your opinion? Oh, really? And I'm going to be wrapping them all together? Uh-oh. It's dangerous. Oh, what is it, like 300? Get in here. Get on in here. Get to work, everyone. Get to work. Good job. Good job, everyone. Get in here. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and do that, and you guys just go do that, and it's perfect. You guys can do this. Go get 5 people in here. Perfect. Just go get like 50 people there. All right, get on, everyone. Good luck. Good luck, nomads. Good luck in this world. Just pull 300 people in. What's this graph look like? Alright, good luck. But yeah, so we're gonna end it. We're gonna end the stream, and we're gonna end this colony. We're gonna end them both today. But we'll be back again tomorrow with Kingdom Come Deliverance, and we'll be back in 6 days and in 7 days from now, both days. The beginning of the weeks, the first 2 days of the week, we'll be back doing Banished, and we'll be doing the next colony. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm excited because now I've learned a lot from this colony falling apart, so we should be able to turn the tide. We should be able to turn the tide and get everything to work out as needed, as planned. We should be able to get there. Got some food. I don't know why I'm still working on it. We're done. We're done. This colony's done. All right. Let's see here. All right. So let's go ahead and find someone to raid because we're done for the day. Is anyone else playing Banished, or is it just us? Oh, we've got a couple people playing Banished. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and we'll raid this guy. No particular reason. Let's go ahead and give him a raid. Let's make some noise. Get loud. And I'll hang out in the chat for a smidgen, but then I'm gonna jump out and go to bed because I need to catch up on some sleep. But again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.